Well, good afternoon. Decidius Namake here, your somewhat slovenly VTuber. And do you know what, Rory? Just because it's you, I'll be here 1 minute early. How you doing, my guy? It is Thursday. It is Thursday. There is one more day left. We are surviving. I'm surviving. I hope you are doing well, Roy. Also, I've got a bone to pick with you. I streamed for a whole extra hour on Tuesday, and where were you? I'll try and make it back for part of the stream, and there's a whole extra hour you missed out on, so I hope things are okay. I imagine you got shafted at work like normal. Well, like I normally get. That's just my impression of work, but anyway, I don't really have a bone to pick, but, you know, that's been sitting there on a post-it note for 2 days, so I had to get out of the way quickly. Talking of getting things out of the way quickly, there is something I wanted to look at the giant stick insect they found in Australia, because I've been saying I'm going to talk about this for like a week. And we're going to do it now. We're going to do it live. So let's cut to the desktop, which is this one. Let's move Desi out of the way, because my big fat head is in the way, and I've also realised I haven't exported the screen, so I can't see what's going on. It is Scuff Central. How am I doing? Well, you know, we have survived. I've survived a week. So, well would be an overstatement, but survived. Oh, actually, I have BGM as well. We should really use that. Activate the BGM. Yeah, I had no doubt. I wasn't really salty. I don't mind. I'm just happy you turn up on the reg. You know, it's an honour to have. Sometimes I'm not even side monitor content. It's been great. But no, also, I'm waiting for an update because I heard, you know, you had a truck and there's going to be a restoration journey, and I've heard nothing more. You know, all I know at the minute is the truck is red and it's from the 90s. I want deets, my dude. I'm not a major mechanic. My limit stops at like coil packs and suspension components. One day I'd love to do valve clearances on the bike, but I just don't trust myself doing valve clearances under a gazebo outside when I need the bike every day. But one day I'll do it. I did start rebuilding a two-stroke. They got hit by a car and that ruined that project. All I did is rebuild the rear drums. Anyway, giant stick insect from Australia. I don't know if this interests anyone, but it interests me, and I also realise I can't scroll because actually I'm still on my my player. Let me find my chat. Chat, where art thou? There's my chat. If I have that up, I can see what people say. Now, we've got 31 seconds of footage, so this is from The Guardian, so we know it's fancy. I could never afford a Guardian newspaper. What did they have to say about Big Buggy Boy, and can we hear it? BGM, let's mute you for a sec.
Alien.
That she has been abducted by aliens.
Okay, so it's suspected to be the heaviest insect in Australia.
Alien.
That she has
It was discovered in Therion, Northern Queensland, or North of Queensland, East Queensland. I didn't read that bit. That was it. Okay, that was it. I always just thought that would be cool. I didn't pre-read the article. I read a lot of bug articles. As you can see, I had like this one lined up from the BBC. I had this one lined up from James Cook University, Australia. But the Guardian seemed to have the best write-up. So yeah. And I also resent this use of stick insect. It's a bloody branch insect. It's 40 centimetres long, which is like 15 inches or so. You know, that's over. It's a foot and a third. 16 inches then. That's a big old buggy boy. Oh, and you said something. I need to go to the other one. Break right now. It's saying for a monitor swap and a new paint job. Motor swap and a new paint job. Going to put a 302 small block Ford V8 in it. Man, these are very American. I mean, does it run at the minute? Is it a runner? I mean, is it a motor swap or is it actually a runner? So you're not doing a rebuild then. But I mean, I can't tell in the picture you put on the Discord. The paint looks okay in the picture, but hold on, let me find the picture. I said that you weren't here. I didn't get enough chance to talk to you last time. General, that's where it is. Yeah, I upgraded the Discord. I haven't put anything in the other channels, but I have channels. And yeah, it's very wet. So, and obviously, water does do a good job of hiding any paintwork damage. Yeah, I can see the rims are a bit roughed up, but it's a truck, Roy. I thought the whole point of these is to use and abuse. Yeah, no, the giant stick insect, which I resent, it's a branch. It's a foot and a half, or foot and a third. In high altitudes of Therion tablelands in northern Queensland, and its habitat could be part of the reason for its large size. So there's a peer-reviewed journal on this In the zoo text, it's slightly heavier than the giant burrowing cockroach, which is endemic to Queensland, and it's present the heaviest insects. Jesus Christ, Australia, a giant bloody burrowing cockroach. There's no end of your horrors. And Professor Angus Emmett said in a social media post he helped with the discovery. Emmett said his co-author on the study, Ross Coupland, sent a photo of a stick insect and immediately thought it might be something new. After many nights of searching, Emmett and Coupland found a big female stick insect. I need to insert that here. Between Mila and Mount... Oh, God, Hiapime. These indigenous names are very difficult for the European tongue to distinguish. The insect was so hurt they had to use a long stick to get it down. What they didn't realise is that the long stick they were using was actually an even bigger tree insect. It was about, 2 foot long. But that'll be next year's discovery. That's the way with these scientific journals. You've got to pad them out. It's like the guy that had the high jump record. I think he got paid every time he broke the high jump record, he got like £100,000 for it. So he just kept breaking it. So, it runs great, but more power, more better. There ain't no replacement for displacement, Roy. Is it natural? I presume then, if you're 90, is it naturally aspirated? I mean, a naturally aspirated V8 is going to have roar. I mean, I've got my bike's only a V twin. Obviously, you mount. You mount the twins transverse in a car rather than in line like on the bike. But yeah, no, I like V's. V's are good. They do spend a lot of time moving air about, but no. So you can still run and enjoy it. It's still a run. You can still enjoy it. But no, that's cool. I mean, yeah, I'm expecting more updates than one wet car shop or wet truck shop. I mean, we don't really get a lot over here. I knew one guy that had the thing. It doesn't. As a European, these trucks don't look that big in pictures because everything's bigger in America. But if you ever see one of these over here, even the Teslas are bloody huge. Like the Model T or whatever. They're ginormous. I drive, you think that's just a normal car, and then you see one, and the Tesla's the size of what I think a truck should be, and these come over and they're monstrous. So there was a guy that had one at hockey. He's moved now, but yeah, he got 15 miles to the gallon out of it. Something atrocious. And he's a prison guard. He wasn't even a landscaper. These are great for hauling junk around, but yeah. And the guy before him, no, I lie. His friend had one before. It was a hard top. It's like. And he'd tow his dirt bikes on a trailer behind it. It's like, my guy, it's a pickup. You got a massive great bed, but no, the bed was just built out with in-lighting and speakers. It's like, my guy, that's a perfect thing to pull dirt bikes in. And he used a trailer. I mean, it could pull a trailer, no problem. And it was a lot newer than 90s. I mean, electronics have both improved and ruined vehicles. I mean, I'm not super against ABS, like on a motorbike. The earlier ABS wasn't great, so I've ridden an early Bandit, and the ABS in that was horrid. It was always cutting in. It was atrocious. I don't have ABS at the minute. But, a cold, rainy night in Stoke, Tuesday night in Stoke, and you feel like, you know what, it's -2, the rain is freezing, I wouldn't mind a little bit of ABS. And other than that, there's not a lot to it. I mean, actually, I lie. Cruise control it is amazing. Don't need it, but yeah, I do love a bit of cruise control. I don't really need traction control. I very rarely like the rear end up. I don't really care. I'm a front end rider, so as long as the front's pointing the right way, we're good. Don't need launch control. And really, if you get to the point where you need electronics to ride the bike, it takes the fun out of it. It's why I ride a 650 V twin, because you can still have fun on that at licensed keeping speeds. I have ridden a Gixxer 600 once, and I hit like 80 or 90 in second gear going down a slip road, and that ruined it for me. Much more fun of it under power for to have the fun out of it. But yeah. You have a torque monster. It's a Ranger. It's a tiny truck. I'll be honest, I don't know. Maybe a 90s truck is tiny, but yeah, I've seen some of the modern 2010s trucks. I've seen two over here and the Tesla, and they're beastie boys. I mean, I bought a Vauxhall Corsa, the 3-door edition, because it's 2 foot short on the 4-door. So how big is the Vauxhall Corsa? Corsa 2010. Dimensions. There we go. Oh, God. What the hell is 3,999 millimeters? It's 4 meters, which is, what, 4.5 yards? And then wide, we're at 1.7. So let's convert that to Eagle units, which is 1,800, which is, we roll that down, 6 foot wide. So 2 yards wide. And, yeah, not even that much high. So a little smaller. But that's a big one. So I'm 2 foot shorter. So I'm about... Well, less than 4... What's that? About 4 yards or so long. It's a tiddler, but it fits. Anyway. Let's finish talking about sticky boys. Oh, branchy boys. So, yeah, so big female, they poked her with a stick. Obviously, that's what, women love, being poked with a big stick. I'm sure someone could do something with that. But I'm not going to, because I don't want to get banned just yet. And as soon as Cooper saw a female up close, he was positive as a new species stick insect, and they took it to Emerton's Efferton Tablelands home for further study. I'm so sorry, there was an Australian viewer previously. I repent for my pronunciation when you get back. Please scold me. So vet the female. Can they just stop calling it a female? Surely they're the best way to... And this is The Guardian. This is a very correct newspaper. Could they not have written this differently? Kept the female in a cage, fed it and collected eggs. There was a bloody intern. There was an intern saying this. There was an intern up to no good here. With stick insects, the eggs are very diagnostic, so every different species has slightly different eggs, Emmett said. Emmett believes the species has not been discovered earlier as its habitat was hard to access. It lives high in the canopy, so unless you get a cyclone or a bird bringing one down, very few people get to see them, Emmett said in a statement. Well, thank you, Emmett, because we've all bloody well seen one now, and it is a beauty. The biggest thing I see... I did have a big false widow the other day, which I had to turf out, but that's about as bad as it gets over here. The habitat could also explain why stick insects largely said, saying the body mass could help them survive the cold conditions of the cool, wet environment where they live. They live in bloody Australia! You burn to death there! How can they say Australia's cold? I was cold today. I was thinking, do you know what? Summer's coming to an end. It's the first day I've been at home, and I had to actually shut the window because it's like 18 degrees. It was a bit nippy. I was like, oh, this is sad. I've been painting the shed. I've been readying the autumn planting. Now that it's getting cold, it's like winter is coming. But luckily I'm leaving the country for like a month in October, so that'll be better. Well, that's what I said. It's not a stick bug. This is a tree. It's a branch insect. Stick insect is a misnomer. We need a new classic taxonomy. Look at the size of that beastie boy. That's what I said. They're probably knocking that one out of the tree with another one. But yeah, the next step is identifying more about the species, is finding a male, which is proving difficult. Not because they're just as fit as a stick. Finding males outside. There's a reason we're not finding me. It's because I'm at home being an anime boy in an attic. So, male stick insects tend to be significantly smaller and visually distinct from females. So much so, in other cases, pairs have been described not only as different species, but from a different genus altogether. Oh, it's anglerfish all over again. Big females, 100 times the mass of the small male anglerfish. They just attach onto the sides of the female anglerfish and just become, a pump truck. They just pump in sperm. That's what they become. They become a stick-on testicle. So, you really need to find the male copulating with a female, Emmett said. These researchers are filthy. You know what it is then, and you collect the eggs and you can actually ascertain they're one of the same thing. Queensland Museum entomology expert Nicole Gunter said the discovery filled a gap in knowledge about Australia's biodiversity. What bloody gap? Everything there's going to kill you and it's scorching hot. Also there's drop bears and kangaroos will drown you. What gap was we missing? And there's snakes in the bloody ocean. She estimated up to 70% of Australian insect species are currently underdescribed. Recognising the species as distinct is also important for its conservation. We can't conserve a species we don't know exists or where it occurs. But you just said you don't find them because nobody goes there. It was perfectly fine on its own without you. This species of stick insect has so far only been recorded in a small number of forest localities in the wet tropics of Queensland. Further surveys could help improve the scientific understanding of the insect's distribution and potential threats the species faces. Leave her alone. She was doing fine, and you said people don't go there. It's a bit like the giant redwoods that they don't disclose the location of. They've been good there for a while. If we leave them alone, they'll continue being good there for a while. I'm all for conservation, but, I think this is doing okay, this brute. Anyway, that's what I said I was going to cover. And I've been really good today. I didn't even have a pre-stream nap, so that's why I'm like a cracked out sloth. One or t'other. I was like, no, I'm going to fix my sleeping schedule. We are going to stay up all day like a mature and sensible slothy adult, and we will make it through till 10 p.m. and then we'll go to bed and we'll be up again at maybe 8 tomorrow if I can push it. I'm working at home tomorrow, so I'm going to try and push it till 8, but I imagine that I'll be up at like 5 like normal and be like, oh, well, I'm awake. Well, I might as well go to work. Anything else I was going to cover? Cold enough, closing windows. Oh, this is it, but Stiggy Man's not here. I need to complain to the IT man. So I'm sorry, Roy, you're not going to get my IT complaint till Stiggy gets here. No napping. And, oh, that's it. I was filling in holes before stream. I finished work on time today, and by finished work, I mean I shut the laptop at 4 p.m. and said, damn it, I'm already like 4 hours up this week. You can't get me that way. As I said, part of the reason I stream is to force me to leave work on time. And then I had to go upstairs and fill in. As I said, I've been redecorating the airing cupboard now that after a year. So I filled in my holes. And I need to do a bit more hole filling tomorrow. I can sand it down on Saturday. And yeah, and then slowly work on my little project of having somewhere to put my boots. Also, Roy, I have a boot stretcher now. Because I got my jungle boots and they are amazing. They're ventilated. I ride on the bike. It's having footsie aircon. However, I have weird shaped feet and my left foot is definitely a wide. My right foot is a standard, but my toe. I have big fat toes, so I can. I've been playing with a boot stretcher to give myself exclusive toe boxing. It costs like 16 quid off Amazon, and yeah, I've had 2 weeks of fun out of the boot stretcher. Highly recommend, even if your Magnums fit you. And I've got another pair of boots, my original Field and Fell, that I can go play with later. So yeah, possibly, yeah. I'm sorry, that's the content you're getting: boot stretching content and big old sickies. Anyway. That was everything we're going to cover pre-stream, apart from if Sticky Man turns up, my complaints about work-based IT. Someone is calling me on the telephone. I wish they would cease in that. Also, for good measure, I will mute my phone, like we are supposed to. Phone has been mutivated, and if we open up Twitch, I can see... Oh, yeah! I remember this. The whole, watching stuff on my phone, watching the chat on my phone, so I didn't need to have the other one. You're going to get a boot stretcher too, Roy? I thought they'd be really expensive, so part of what I got, when I got the boots made, I did get them to a bit of a stretch up there. I thought they'd be an expensive, big wooden device. No, like 16 quid off Amazon, so what's that, like $20? And yeah, you've got variable, you can stretch the whole toe box, you can stretch various points, you can raise the height of the boots. It's like, I can have... I mean, they're already semi-custom because I went up to the factory to get them made at Altberg in Yorkshire. But no, it's just like, yeah, I highly recommend a boot stretcher. You can just have so much fun every day playing and reshaping your boots. It's a content we all come here for. Also, I just realised I'm still on screen share, aren't I? Let's go back to, not that we're doing anything dodge. And I said, this is the whole reason I have an entire second PC. However, it's like screen share at work. You don't need to see everything I'm doing. But it's a cute, snuffy picture. And damn it, Sticky Man, you're not here as well. The one day I have a snuffy picture. And also, Penumbral, at some point, I need to remind him, he's still set to Offkai, and Offkai was a while ago. When was Offkai? Offkai was in June, my dude. So yeah, Penumbral needs a little reminder. And it's such a shame he stopped doing the VTube. Well, he still does this, what happened in VTube in 60 seconds. That's great. Anyway, Engage Brain. What does Brain do? We play games here, don't we? So let's go over to the PlayStation room. And let's finish off the first Gulf War, Desert Storm 1. I think this is the final mission. Also, Roy, let's switch to the PlayStation room. That'll help us. We have I have been collecting game requests, so you are currently, unfortunately, about 4th in the queue. But if you've got any game requests you want me to play, so chuck them in there. Because this is the beauty of getting in on Desi's ground floor, even though I live in an attic, which is not the ground floor. But that's besides the point here. Oh, God, I am deviating terribly from my content. But yeah, if you've got any game requests, I will have a look, because there's a bloody great list on Twitch at the minute of games I said I was going to play. So I think we're covered for like the next year or so, but, you know... you can get a bit of a squeeze in ahead, mostly because everyone else did. Hex has asked me to play Fear on PlayStation. Well, I think that's on the Xbox 360, so I'm actually going to have to get a HDMI capture card. So you're more than welcome to put things in. If I go to my thing, that's loading. That's great. Oh, look, I can see myself because I'm on Twitch. Go to my channel. God. Once upon a time I knew how the internet worked. No, this is my channel. I want to go to the About Me section. That's what I wanted. Oh yeah, that's on my channel. Jesus Christ, Fenton. Yeah, so what we got? We got Spyro's the next game up. Then we got Army Men Sarge's Heroes. Then we got Jak 2, Jak and Daxter 2. And then we got Fear. And then after that, it's either Conflict Desert Storm 2, or if you've got any requests on a console I might have, we can squeeze it in there. Morrowind or... Jesus Christ! Morrowind or Oblivion? I mean, I do have Oblivion on the Xbox, but Jesus Christ, Roy. Have you seen how long it takes me to get through a game? And you suggest an open world RPG? I mean, I would love to play Morrowind, but Morrowind's a bit... if you've seen my gaming abilities, I've seen bits of Morrowind. We'll look at the... we'll play the original Oblivion, and I can learn how to lockpick poorly. We'll put Oblivion in there. Right. Stiggy. Morrowind or Oblivion. Maybe we'll do Morrowind. What? Was Morrowind on console, or was it just on PC? Before Your Eyes is Stiggy, so... Hex, let's add you in, so... Oh, I regret asking now, but you're in there. So, Oblivion's in there. We might make Oblivion. I don't know. I'll work out something. It's like, if I ever get round to finishing Persona... Well, no, I will play Persona, but Persona 4 Golden Reloaded is coming out in a year or two, so I'll probably play Persona then. It's like I wanted to play Fantasy Life when Fantasy Life 2 came out on the Switch or Switch 2. I'm just very slow. Single player. Load game. And if we finish early, we'll probably just jump into Jack's today, so I can piecemeal it out. It's on Xbox. Yeah. I mean, I said I need to get the capture card anyway, and to play Fear for Hex, so it's good timing. That'll just be a little... And the Xbox is in the attic, so I have big plastic boxes for all the consoles to keep them together. So all the PlayStation's in one... Well, two big boxes, a lot of PlayStation. All the all the DS is in one box, and all the Mega Drive's in another, and all the Xbox in another, so it will not be a problem. We'll have a go at it. It just depends how frustrated I get playing it on Xbox, and then maybe buy it on PC. Because it's... although it might be alright on Xbox. I remember Skyrim being slow. The load screen's a killer. But then I can just yap in the load. Although I'm not very good at yapping. For the King of Yappingtonshire, I've not said a lot recently. I mean, we're only 20 minutes into the stream. Well, 22 minutes, because, you know, as you're a special boy, Roy, we started a minute early. And not that I was sitting here, waiting. It's like, I said I'll go live at past. I said I'll give them 5 minutes notice. Just keep looking at the time. Why is time not moving? Anyway, lights out. March 2nd, 1991. We're going to end this war after 34 years. Probably. It's a bit like Link saving Hyrule. It's like, maybe I should have got round to this a little bit earlier. I mean, you know, they've been waiting on me 34 years. So, find an exit out of the sewers and catacombs and head for the interior of the fortress. Once this has been done, neutralise the sound defences so that the stealth fighter can target the bunker. Be aware that the fortress is guarded by the very best of the elite Republican Guard. They are aware of your presence and will fight to the last man to protect General Aziz. If Aziz somehow survives the strike, close in and eliminate him before he can escape. Once Aziz has been eliminated, return to the LZ for extraction. So they're clearly foreshadowing here that he is going to survive this strike. Jesus Christ, America. I thought you had bunker busters. Bust that damn bunker.
From attack by several SAM sites. Destroy them to allow the airstrike to proceed. Eliminating General Aziz would essentially end all serious Iraqi resistance. If the airstrike fails, take him out by any means necessary. Once your mission objectives have been completed, make your way to the extraction point for pickup.
Okay, this... Oh, we're not even healed. Come on. You could have at least healed me before we started this mission. Damn it. Who do we want with us then? Come on then, Jones. We'll sneak around this way. I love how they consider that a sneak kill, a stealth kill. Right, and you two will sneak around this way. Do we not have... I don't know why I'd expect Connors to have anything even slightly silenced. I think he's got a deagle, hasn't he? Yeah, he's got a deagle. Well, I suppose we're conserving ammo, so if we're gonna... we might as well use the deagle here in close combat. Rather than burn off the heavy machine gun. Oh! They're the guard napping on duty. That was silly of him. I can definitely hear some radio in the background. Or I'm going mad. Also an option. More likely option, really. Well, that's a conveniently placed... I sure hope there's not any bad guys around that corner with a conveniently placed box. Jones, you're meant to follow me, not get in front of me. Don't get a D above your station, Jones. We replace you with a random nuclear scientist for one of these. Oh, bugger. Ah, grenades. We're allergic to those. Oh, that's what I get for trying to aim. Should not have aimed. Should have just gone for the classic spray and pray. You guys stay back. When Connors and I get absolutely destroyed, you can come and rescue us like normal. Right, fortunately, nobody noticed that grenade going off. Jesus Christ! It's a bloody RPG. Most inappropriate. Well, luckily we got some medikits. Let's put these two back together. You know, RPGs aren't good for you. I'm amazed at the hearing on these guys. It's just shocking that you can just take an entire RPG blast, you know, put a bandage or a plaster over it, and that's it. What is this? This is another... Is that night vision? Laser detonator? Let's find out. Pick up ammo. AK-74, AK-74, AK-74. And a laser... Well, wasn't it kind that they just left a laser designator lying here for me? I feel like that's the sort of thing I should have brought from home. However... That's a Dragunov. I'm debating maybe I do if I have time, I could do not a proper stream because I'm not any sort of weapons expert, but I did feel like it'd be nice to do a stream about the weapons of this game. But yeah, I did prefer it in the later games where they're much more generous with their right. As Bradley has too many kits, you better take one. And I should be better about maybe sharing some of this stuff. Okay, how many have you got, Paul Foley? You got 5. Connors. 27 medikits. I think you're doing okay. When the bloody hell did you get 27 medikits? You're the biggest liability. Why do you need that many? Right then. And once again, Jones, I've forgotten what your name is. You really are the 4th man on this 4-man team. You get a lot better in the next game, though. They give you a spanner. And that spanner is vital to international operations. They don't even provide you a bloody backup gun. They just presume you won't need it. Ah, dear. You can have this. You can have this, reject. There's also a lot of AK-74s. And in later games, I'm sure it's all AK-47s. Did the Iraqi army get worse between Desert Storm 1 and 2? Interesting questions that I'd love to know the answer to. And again... Oh. How the hell is this a stealth kill bonus? Oh, do I have 2 laser detonators? Well, that's lucky. And are they iron crosses? I'm sure these cannot be iron crosses. I don't know. But, okay. What's that? Kentas gas. I know it's going to bloody well explode, so we should avoid it. Okay, we've left Jones at a safe distance, a safe working distance, so that he can put me back together when I get blown up by the next RPG. Now, there's a concerning number of RPGs lying around this facility. It's almost like we're expecting trouble. Oh, and a bunch of frag grenades. Unfortunately, it's really inconvenient to change grenades in this game. I'm sure in the later games you have a secondary loadout for your grenades. Like, I don't even have my my magic shooty rifle grenades. That's the one. Yeah, I'm sure in the late... Oh, maybe I'm thinking of SOCOM, which is on the list. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Creepy round the corner. Okay, I've had enough creeping now. I'm not good at this. I want to play Hitman one day. Just to see if I just don't think I've got the patience for Hitman. Right, this time we've got... What we're going to do is put the sniper in position, and for the long range shots this time, instead of blindly firing, we're going to use the sniper. They're shooting him quite a bit, but that's fine. Fine. Connors, go deal with them. Why were they reinforcing the bloody barricade? That's very irresponsible. Do you know how hard? If you have a guy with an RPG behind a barricade, and you're going to reinforce him, do you know how hard it is to shoot that guy? We are not. Do you know what? I'm just not big fans of these Iraqi soldiers. They're making my job very difficult. Right, it's a left-right decision. Nope, it's a left-left decision. Is somebody going to try and spook me? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a tank who's going to try and spook me. Well, Foley, you stay there. The alarm has been raised. That's probably because I accidentally shot a tank. It will have that effect on you. Now, maybe we should carefully just try and shoot these people. That's a gut shot with a 50 cal. I'm pretty sure that's unpleasant. Okay, again, that's the guy on the tank. Oh, did I not get you? I apologise. There we go, you got you that time. Okay, and again, that's a tank. So we're going to avoid taking on the tank with a sniper rifle. Now, I thought it would try that, which is why I stayed behind cover and also left the guys over there. Oh, okay. I guess we're making a runner for it then. I thought that going around the corner would protect us from the tank. I did that time. Now, Connors, wouldn't you happen to have 30 odd medikits? 27, good enough. Yes, Foley, I know, you got shot by a tank. Stop your belly aching. Now, if you wouldn't mind just going up there, I'm going to very, very quietly. I think it's quietly. Not sure on his specific list. Now, is that the tank butt? So, really, we'd like to use our RPG, then is that the front or the rear? Doesn't really matter. Sit here with Mr. Machine Gun. You keep that area clear. You take Mr. Sniper Rifle. You have a lot of bullets in your sniper rifle. Foley, have you been holding out on us? Who else is there? Who's next? Well, that sounded like... Ooh, there's a nice exploding barrel. Let's just aim for that. I don't know if there's anybody there, but now there isn't. Ooh, we're under fire from somewhere. You. I think it's SOCOM as well, you have the breath holding. Well, maybe that's Call of Duty, I don't remember. It's the last mission, so I feel like I should probably try using the sniper rifle at this point. Heavy gunner, go that way. No, it's up there. I know you are, Mick Connors. That's why I sent you. To bring the fire. Ah, grenades. Infantry ahead, that's fine. Now what is this? That's just some sort of Jenny. I think they're meant to be shot. Oh, I can still reload. I still have a few bullets left. Alright, let's see. Can I squeeze past this tank? How am I supposed to get past this tank? Let's patch ourselves back up, because while I was trying to get past the tank, someone was trying to shoot me. Oh, it's you! You're the unpleasant fellow that's trying to shoot me. Most uncalled for. Oh, there's another one. Ooh. Sorry, I had to shoot you in the face. I'm very short on bullets. I think that's me a lot. Right, you guys stay here. Let's get Jonesy boy. That looks like maybe there's another way up. Now the tank's not there. Maybe I can go the other way round. Oh, would you look at that? I can indeed. Now, just before I nip up there, is there any other sort of secret entrance-like thing? No, it's just very elaborate structure. Conveniently, only has 2 sets of steps where I want to go. Oh, it's not even steps. That's just a dirt ramp. I thought this was a Crusader for. Oh, and there's a. Oh God, what do you call the murder holes? I can't remember what they're called. Other than murder holes. It's where you'd pour your boiling oil down on Crusaders. Right, there's lots of rubble here. Could really do with spritzing the place up a little. Right. That looks like a SAM site, so I imagine I should take Mr. C4 and introduce him to Mr. Sam. I'm sure they'll be the best of friends. And for good measure, let's put another one of you. Let's just plant one of you over here too. Play happy families with Mr. C4 and and Mr. Sam. After the last mission, this is basically a nuclear family. Okay, oakley dokely arty chokey. Let's go down here. Bradley, I think we should go this way because you've already been blown up by a tank. It's probably damaged your hearing. Okay, good job, boys. That is that dealt with. Jones, come with me because I've only got 8 bullets and someone needs to cover me from me. Up to Daisy here. Presumes the way we're going because I can hear a Jenny running. And now a sensible person would change guns because they've only got 8 bullets. But I'm a VTuber. I am not sensible. I'm also not even playing with controller. I've been controlling this entire game with my mind, so... Ah, that's a tank. Run away. No, Jones. Not there. Hey, Stiggy Man. Oh, that's a new emote. You've got a spanner. Much like Jones is supposed to have in later games. What we're going to do is just call Connors and Foley up here, because Connors has the heavy infantry. How are you doing, Stiggy Man? How are you on this fine Thursday afternoon when the week is nearly over and the world is nearly right again? Just move my head up a little bit. I can be slightly more in frame. It's not Thursday. It is Thursday, I checked. You did have me for a minute. I mean, I was optimistic it was in fact Friday, but no, I have checked it is. Why is it not Thursday? What? Are you I see. Is it Friday, Stiggy Man? Would you feel better if I told you it was Friday? I feel that's what you're angling for here. It's Little Friday. Is this a translation joke because I'm not Germanic, the English isn't Germanic enough to understand, or is this just it's one of those weeks? I'm sure there was someone up there trying to shoot me. No bother. Oh, no. You call Thursday in Denmark. I presume it's Danish Germanic. Oh, stop shooting me. So I know English is well, it is Germanic. Well, it's a bastard language no, it's Scandi, isn't it? Come on, brain. Obviously Danish is Scandi. Sorry. That was a very well, that's the attitudes that colonise half the world. Right, I've left Connors there to deal with any tanks he finds. So, it's not that we call it that, but if you say Little Friday night, I think we know what you mean. Well, we sort of we don't have Little Friday, but as I said, I only work every other Friday, so, you know, some of my Thursdays become a Little Friday. Now, have they moved that tank? Where did they leave it? Right, we're allies. I mean, I'm all for Friday happening. I don't really want to go. But in good news, it's got to that point in the year where they've been denying my annual leave all year, and the company have got to the point where they said, we can't really deny your leave anymore. We're gonna have to actually let you have some time off. So I've got to work one more Friday this year, and that's it. After that, I'm four-day weeks for the rest of the year. Right, Mr. RPG, would you mind saying hello to Mr. Tank? That was a good introduction. I welcome that introduction. Ooh, there's a doorway there. Ooh, the guy is shooting me from the doorway. I'm so glad for these game mechanics because I am not coping. It's your 8-month sub for Hex. So, what are you going to do to promote, to celebrate your 6 months? Let's send the sniper that way to assist them. Or are you just going to make rude clips of Hex showing Hex admitting to criminal behaviour? 6 months? 8 months? Look, what is 8 but 6 with a little hat on it? You can have Little Friday, I can have 6 with a little hat 8. Let's not get too picky here. Also, I'm a VTuber. You're lucky that I can talk and play a game at the same time. Like, I am very short on brain cells. Also, someone is shooting me again, and I expressly said, please don't shoot me anymore. Ooh. Also, I remember this game having red exploding barrels, but apparently they're not red anymore. Oh, I blew them up too soon. There we go. I was also talking about this with Roy before you got here. Ooh, that's an RPG. What we'll do is... I should get some of these. You had an hour in VR and your head is slightly spinny. I don't blame you. What? Give me 5 to 10 years and I'll consider trying out VR. But until then... Connors, you best go there. You should probably bring Foley with you because he tends to die when left on his own. I said Sherman is a bit superior in Global Storm because they actually gave her a submachine gun. She has the ways and the means to look after herself. Right, let's put one C4 here. What have you been up to in VR anyway? Are you just doing VR chat or are you playing something in VR? Or are you watching something in VR? Because I know your opinion or your abilities. Right, that's the next thing. What is Resonite? Because I am too dumb to understand. Oh, that's it. While you're wandering down there blowing things up, if you would just mind collecting that RPG. I mean, I'm not going to be honest. I'm finding the commands for... imagine VR chat, you have a dev tool and can inspect all the materials and code in VR. Do I have to imagine it? Like, is that required, or can I just be like, ooh, that sounds... Oh, I'm stuck inside a SAM turret. Whoopsie. I feel like it's the sort of thing I don't want to imagine. I'm kind of feeling a bit nauseous just thinking about it. I've been trying to debate as well for the third monitor. Do I actually double stack my main and my second and just go for a vertical? But yeah, the limit of my inspect how he's on the bloody roof? How the hell did blowing up the C4 hit kill him? Him specifically? Jesus Christ, Fenton. Okay, I'll give you that one, Foley. I don't even know what happened. But yeah, so you're splitting off of Unity. That's exactly what you always want in new standard. Famously, if you've got 7 competing standards and someone makes an 8 standard to unify them all, you now have 8 competing standards. Like, I'm not a coder, but I'm familiar with that vibe. That and if you have 99 bugs in your code, you take one down, you patch it about, you have 107 bugs in your code. This is why I'm not a programmer. Although, what was I arguing about recently? Oh, this is it. I was waiting for you to get here so I could complain about IT security and you'll tell me if I'm right or wrong. They've now, at work, modified our Outlook, out-of-office messages, to prevent phishing. They now have a company standard out of office, which just says, I am out of office. I will reply when I return. We're not allowed, so we're no longer able to modify our out of offices to tell people who to alternatively contact to prevent phishing. And obviously, previously they removed the desk phone, so you can't even call. So because all our phones now are through Teams, they've oh god, I'm stuck in a SAM again, aren't I? Oh, this is giving me oh god. What if I call him over here? That's it. We've extracted ourselves from the SAM. So yeah, so it now runs nice and smooth. Went from 40ish to 80 FPS. Yeah, it depends. It depends. I mean, a genuine question, when you're for coding, do you actually notice that sort of difference? Because I know when I'm playing games, we are not running at 100 FPS here. I know that I notice 100. Actually, I do notice it on my phone when we scrolling when it went 60 to 120 FPS, but I'm not convinced. Do you notice it in VR coding? Also, what's the resolution like? That close to your face, do you really notice it? In VR, I can notice between 40 and 45. I feel you're the worst case example though, because you're the old pixel peeper. I'm pretty sure you'd notice, you know, if they upscaled it by 1 pixel in each dimension. Oh, we're on the backup gun. Well, we have some bullets. 5620 by is what I render at. That's a very... Yeah, it's quite a wide resolution, but I guess eyes are quite wide. We do see quite wide, but no. As IT security, do you think getting rid of all out-of-office emails so that they no longer give it any alternate contacts is a cyber-safe choice? Or do you think it's the stupidest idea you've ever heard? When we don't have phones anymore, so if the person you're trying to contact is off, you just have no ability to contact that entire building anymore. I'm interested in viewpoints on this. So, let's run around the corner. Now there's less tanks around here, which is how I like my invasions. Significantly less tanks. Okay, nobody in that encampment. That's just a cubby hole. Ooh, is that... Jesus Christ, Fenton, why that... I'm just concerned by the amount of RPGs. It feels like there's going to be a tank-based firefight. Okay, this is not the way. Oh, do we not... do I have night vision? Do I actually need night vision? No. No, it sounds like theoretical safety rather than just investing money to train your workers to not fall for phishing. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. It seemed like... I get IT security, but it feels like they're just making the job infinitely harder to do. Because... Like... Theatre? Oh, security theatre, I think you're going for. Yeah, well, they're normally pretty good, so they don't make us do, like, rotating passwords. They make us have one memorable password. Admittedly, you have to have, on every computer, there's a BitLocker and a password. But, what else do we do? And every system has a different, we use multiple different systems, so all different passwords. So that seems very forward-thinking. Just have one difficult password and then keep rotating it. Because they did try that in my old job, and they were very good at guessing. If they had one password and knew how long you'd worked there, they were very good. They had something like a 40% guess rate of just adding like 01, 02, 03 at the end, etc. to crack them. Right then, where are we going? Damn it, did I forget to blow up that SAM missile? Maybe I should... Maybe I'll learn my lesson. Ah, someone's shooting me. Stop that. Oh god, where's the gun? Then we can read about IT security when I figure out who's shooting me. It's you. Cease and desist. Oh god. Spray and pray, my boys. So, we did 6 month rotating passwords with me having... As IT having 3 accounts, my deadly account, my admin, and my 365 admin account. And you have to remember one password. You are the weak link. That's a tank. And that's another Sam. But how many bullets blow up a Sam? Run away, run away. Grab the RPG. Did that deal with the tank? That dealt with the tank. That's good. No, not really. Well, I more meant that if you're not there, they're kind of in trouble, aren't they? Oh, it's you. You're the last line of defense. Now, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3. 3 passwords. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think only 4 pins. So I've only got to remember yeah. Once I'm logged into my deadly account, if my machine is recognized, then LastPass will log me in. I can get my 1,000+ passwords. Yeah, I did use password managers. I feel that's a better use than all my C4. That would have been easier. It's a very small blast for a Sam as well. But, so, the biggest problem I've been having, actually, this is completely unrelated. Well, it's semi-related. It's going to be, and you're going to tell me I deserve this. But I got locked out of my streaming Facebook account for a while. The only reason I have a streaming Facebook account is for Instagram. And also, just in case, every account I could think of I signed up for, just in case somebody decided they're going to try and be me. Don't know why anyone would want to be me, but just in case. And for some reason, it's just decided, nope, you can't access it anymore. So they do 2-factor authentication, but they do cached 2-factor authentication, which is a real pain in the butt. I'm going to go impersonate you on the one platform you forgot about. I'll be honest, Stiggy. If you went and impersonated me on a platform, I'm going to go stream on LinkedIn. Do you know what? If you want to go, you have my permission to impersonate me on LinkedIn. Because I'll be honest, whatever you're putting on LinkedIn is probably going to be a bit better than the content I'm putting out here. Ooh. Why can I... Am I limited on thief? Why can I not pick up more RPG? I would like to pick up RPG. Is there a tank out there? Don't know. Yeah, LinkedIn, I'm glad. I still get a lot of job offers through LinkedIn. I've just been ignoring them. Because the job... They are offering me these jobs, but a lot of the jobs they're offering me are either the same or a lower position I'm currently in, and all of them are definitely less money. Oh, is there something about that? Oh, no, I just got the RPG, so maybe I can now give Connors... Give... RPG... Unable to transfer. Why? And then I will transfer. Would you shoot him instead? Jesus Christ, game. No, it's just aiming over there. What the hell just happened there? Right then, Paul, I guess it's up to us. And where the hell did I leave you guys? God. I'm not that worried, but yeah, no. So they do 2 factors, so it has to go, I have to log in with my password, and then it sends an email to my account with a code, and then I sign in with that code, and it's like, oh, we don't recognize your location, so you can't sign in. It's like, sign in from a device you signed in before. It's like, bitch, I signed in from here before because I have my password saved to the browser. Why do they keep doing this? Also, why did healing him just scoot him across the floor? Right, everybody with me. We're going to run away from whatever's going on over there. Let's reconvene round here. I took a course in Power Automate. I already played around with it for a few weeks and just breezed through the task. 3 weeks later, they offered me a consulting position. Like, what? Why? Are your quality of personnel that low that someone fucking around for 4 months qualify as a consultant? Probably. I mean, it's a way to make money, isn't it? Because I've seen how much we pay consultants. I would love... Oh, God. that feels to me like there could possibly be... Is there a tank down there? There is a tank down there. That's where the problem's been. Silly me, there was a tank down there. Silly, silly. Right, let's pick up that RPG that we weren't, for some reason, able to have earlier. I don't know why we couldn't have it earlier, but we couldn't. Go say hello to Mr. Tank. Yeah, you don't really want to be a consultant. You have imposter syndrome as it is. But that's the great thing about being a consultant. You can just leave. Like, the trick is, once you're a consultant, you can just do whatever you want and then just leave and be a consultant elsewhere. But I get imposter syndrome. I kind of feel the same. Like, I have been at my current company, about 3 years. And the guy that I have replaced was there for like, well, 20 years in that role, and then like previously another decade in a similar role. So he's got like 30 years of experience, and now I've replaced him, and I'm like legally responsible for a bunch of stuff. Like, I can go to court if I screw things up, and I feel like, how the hell do we get to the... Where do we get to the point where this entire company is hinging on my opinion on something to like comply with the law or not? What the hell went wrong that we lost the guy with a 30 years of experience and we have me instead? So I completely get your imposter syndrome. I feel it every day. Especially with the fact that the entire team left within that sort of this year. So the team of 4, you had the guy with a decade of experience, the person with professional qualifications and 10 years of experience, and the other person that had, again, similar, 40 years of experience. They're all gone in the same... That's part of the reason they brought me in. They wanted someone younger. But yeah, that's it. In that amount of time, we've lost the entire, everything. Objective completed. Is that a moat? Oh god, I really want to swim. That looks like a beautiful moat to swim in. But by the sound of things, Stiggy, as much of an imposter as you are, you haven't been vented yet, so it's got to be going well. And all I hear about Scandi schools is how good they are, so you must be doing a bang-up job. Right, let's look at Mr. Map. Right, Mr. Map says I need to get into here. Oh, no, I don't get into here. I laser designate this for a strike. Yeah. Who... Are you going to tell on me? Who could I tell on you, Stiggy? You're the one impersonating me on LinkedIn. I'm not impersonating... Have you forgotten? You're impersonating me, not the other way around. I have... Your digital security is going to be better than mine. I have no bloody idea. I've narrowed you down to a country. Well, to be fair, next month I've narrowed you down to a different country, and that's it. Like, aside from that... No, hold on. Bradley, I wanted there. Besides that, you're like a ghost in the shell. That's it, you're gone. I have no idea. It's me that has to worry. Although I'm a VTuber, so really, I don't think anybody wants this identity. I'm not big enough to sell crony coin. Okay, Mr. Laser Designator. Target that, and then the rest of the mission's going to be fixing this. Not yet.
That's a Roger for a bunker buster delivery. I'm making my run in now. Over.
You say not yet, however, have you... you say about imposter syndrome. Also, Hex noticed. Hex noticed I raided for a second time, thank you very much. And Hex talked to me. Thank you, Sticky Man, for networking for me. Now I'm going to have to think... Well, that's why I'm going to play Fear. So I said, he's escaping. Well, stop that then. Stop escaping. And Hex has, what, how many followers? Like less than 1,000? Hex has art streams, Hex has interactive games. Like I said, imposter syndrome. I look at what Hex achieves, like, I just play video games on the internet. Called me nice and shit. He's a nice guy, isn't he? Oh, I can imagine, the roll line and everything. I do watch bigger VTubers. So, Desi doesn't watch big VTubers. The Meatbag, however, does. So, as I said, I've tried to keep the two separate because I'm trying to only have on, with Desi, people I interact with. So, after you've been giving me all these people to rate, I have been trying to, like, browse and find people on, like, smaller VTubers to mostly raid with. There are a couple that I talk to. What is the next objective? Oh, extraction. Okay, let's do that. I've got 29 bullets. No, I did talk a little bit. Yeah, and you left as well. You abandoned me to talk with another adult on my own. Sorry, did I say... Oh, apologies. She. I don't know... Yeah, apologies about that. She, they. Whoopsie. Yeah, Come on, brain. I've lost my train. I lost my train. I'm so embarrassed. My face is gone. Yeah, but Hex does art streams. She does. Yeah, so she does art for games she's gonna play. But the mod, like I said, I feel a bit of an imposter because what do? I play games on the internet. But yeah, I did talk to her a little bit. Well, a little bit. As I said, we're gonna play Fear at some point. So I will at some point jump on get the Xbox 360 out, find a HDMI capture card, and we'll play Fear. Just so Hex apparently has opinions about Fear that I need to hear. No, well, I'll be honest, I don't even know. Like, well, probably not the best thing to discuss on the stream. Basically, my brain is dumb. And I was just yapping. And as you might have noticed, that playing and engaging brain at the same time is rarely conducive to me yapping. The thing I also get in trouble for quite often is I say I don't care, because that comes across sometimes to certain people I don't care comes across the right one way, and to certain people it doesn't. When I say I don't care, it's like you do you. I'm not really bothered because it's not really hurting anyone, so it doesn't really matter. But sometimes when I say I don't care, people get the wrong impression. When I say I don't care, I mean I literally just, you know, you do you. I'm still going to watch because it's cool. It's hard. Childhood's the wrong word. So I have some friends from college, so I've known them a decade, and they're going for a similar thing. And especially, I find that one especially hard because obviously I've known them for 10 years as one thing, and now they're another thing. And it's very difficult to readjust brain because brain goes to default. No, this isn't the extract. We can all try and be a little bit better each day, but then the world grinds us down. I mean, this is easy. All I have to do is add an extra letter on, add one S in, and all is good. There are many more difficult things to do in my life, like get out of bed on time. Or eat. I mean, I might have to take a leaf out of your book and actually go and buy food today. Because I was sitting there before stream like, I am really kind of hungry today. I should probably eat. And I kind of need to go shopping on Saturday, and there's not really a whole lot of... Well, there is. I've got noodles. However, I feel like I should probably eat something other than instant ramen this week. I have a vitamin, though, so that's nice. It's the same. It's also the same thing when certain streamers, they say they're, you know, it's a safe space or welcoming or whatever. It's like, I feel I can't really put that because it's not safe. I just don't... Not I don't care. I said it comes across the wrong way. I'm just not bothered. You do you and just don't hurt people. But so far, we haven't had to make Rule 7. I'm pretty sure there's a rule in there that's basically don't be a twat. What is this thing? Let me read my rules. What were my rules? Because I had to fix them after you said, you know, when I said you can use your full VTuber government identity here, you're like, you sure you mean that? I was like, that's not what I meant. What my recipe for what the fuck? I mean, I can have it because that sounds like, you know, fry whatever you've got. I mean, I do own some carrots, I own some frozen peas, I own some sweet corn, and I own instant ramen, and I own butter. So do with that what you can. Mission successful. That's it. I was going to read my rules. Why am I on edit panels? Play nice. There we go. Rule 2. Rule 2 was play nice because I felt like I should probably not say don't be a twat as rule 2. I've got coconut flavoured gamer sups. Just need a wok mix and some coconut milk and you're golden. Yeah, I own a wok, but I do not own coconut milk or wok mix. I mean, the other classic one that I don't have is Spice Bag, where you basically... I've got onions in the garden. I need to harvest my onions. Well, I have harvested them, but they're drying in the garden because my potatoes aren't ready yet, and I kind of want to make probably a Japanese curry. Both can be found in Lidl. This is why I didn't go shopping in the first place, because I don't have a lovely walkable shop like you do. I have to drive there.
Promoted.
Second
awarded.
Second lieutenant.
Skill
That's a
increase.
seems like quite a low grade.
Experience increase.
So I have put that on my list. So Lidl do make a Christmas jumper. I haven't managed to get one because they ever have my size. But if I ever do a custom model, I feel like I will need a Lidl jumper. I have had my coupon through. VTubers been driving game at the same time. You'll never know. There is a VTuber. What's it? Oh God, what's her name? I know her. She's the Oni who's just left. She's just gone indie. God damn it! What is her name? Oh, fine. We're going to have to find her now. I probably actually follow her on X. God, what's her name? If I just go to my homepage, I'm sure she'll be on there. Poseidon, Heavenly, Demi, Maria Marionette, Reva Evanstar. I'm just reading up. Hades, Bonnie Barkswell. Not Bonnie Barkswell. Who? God damn it! Where is her name? I'm gonna be so angry when I find her name because I know it. She plays guitar. She likes. She lives in the Midwest and likes Midwest emo music. None of this is really helping. Neurocar. I've seen Bao run over V. Well, Bao was in the car while Neuro ran over Vedal. I've seen Neurocar. Also, what happened to Bao's fashion sense? Like a while ago, she was like saying, "Oh, she's really into cottagecore," and now she's wearing like a business suit. But no, I've seen Neurocar. I feel teaching the VTuber to drive was a mistake. Also, she needs LiDAR. It's not enough just to give her a camera. Give Neuro LiDAR. Oh, god damn it. Where is this goddamn VTuber? She's normally all over my bloody timeline. There it is. Eva Ananova. She does some sort of second line tech support. So you could make Nemesis with her. But yeah, that's it. She goes to, what's it, Wendy's or whatever. She's driving streams. I could not. I mean, Neuro might be able to drive and stream. I cannot drive and stream. You see me try and shoot and stream. I feel it's a very dangerous idea. I mean, what did you think of Neurocar? 400 is ping milliseconds? I don't know. What is ping milliseconds? Yes, so it is ping a 500 ping and 4G. To be fair, I have spotty 4G and I live in a town, which desperately annoys me that I live in a town, like, I don't live in the middle of nowhere. God damn, give me a phone mast. That's it, that's the game. Yeah, because we ripped out all the Huawei, they were upgrading to 5G and with Huawei, and they ripped it all out, so...
In the Gulf.
Cut stream.
Headline news. Iraq has surrendered unconditionally within the last hour. Iraqi forces have already started pulling out of Kuwait or have surrendered en masse to Allied forces.
Of course there's a flyover.
Central to maintaining this coalition were Allied Special Forces teams that hunted down and destroyed Iraq's Scud missile capabilities. This victory was achieved by an unprecedented coalition of United Nations armed forces whose combined efforts have driven the invading Iraqi armies from Kuwait.
My countrymen and I are eternally grateful to the Allied powers for casting out these invaders and returning our nation's freedom. I personally hope those responsible for our salvation and freedom are justly rewarded.
Man, this propaganda is good.
To see you, gentlemen. Good work. Glad you could all make it. You performed above and beyond the call of duty. Time for some well-earned R&R. Dead hot! Thank you, sir!
Well, there we go. That was nice, wasn't it? Yeah, I also saw with the latency as well, wasn't it? Nero drove the car under one of the trucks and tried to, like, decapitate Bao as well, driving her under and try to take her off. I do watch the bigger streamers. As I said, it's just on a separate one. I'm trying to be good and not deal with more smaller streamers, but, you know, punch at my level and aspirational level to you know, work with what I got. There's no point, you know, it sounds really obvious, but, like, maybe comparing myself to, like, Vedal and Bao is probably a step too far. You know, Hex is a very aspirational level, which is good to sort of bow. That was Ellie. Was it Ellie that nearly got decapitated? Sorry, I remember Bao. Have I confused Bao and Ellie? Belle was in the stream, wasn't she? She was at that was off Kai, wasn't it? I'm sure Belle. Have I completely confused Bao and Ellie? Is that why Bao looks so snappily dressed? It's actually Ellie the whole time. Look at that stealthy knife kills that I didn't achieve a single one of all game. Well, that's that game done. This is what it also feels really bad. I think I've been conditioned to modern hardware. You just turn the PlayStation off at the button. It feels wrong. I feel like it should have some sort of power down option. What we'll do then is, while you're... I've also only watched that stream via clips because I am horrifically behind. What? Yeah, I think I'm back. I am in this year, I believe. Let me check. How far behind am I actually on YouTube and VODs? Watch later. What is my oldest current VOD? 1 year ago. Oof. Maybe I'm not in this year yet. Let's have a look. I only got 4,978 unwatched videos. And that is from the 3rd of June 2024. There's a full video now on both their channels. I'm aware there's a full video. It's just the fact that I am sloth by nature, sloth by name, sloth by nature. I am, in terms of VTuber VODs, I'm currently working my way through June 2024. But Sticky Man, would it make you happy if I watched this car crash, quite literally car crash stream? I feel I should. I've also, do you know what? We'll watch it later. And this is the other problem as well. This is my biggest problem with Hex, because Hex only streams in the evening where I am in the UK. So either I'm streaming now, so I can't watch Hex, or it'll be tomorrow, and it's like, right, I finished work, I should do all the adult things like watch streams, watch anime, you know, and it's like I can't do both at the same time. I'm not zoomer enough to watch a stream and watch TV at the same time. I have one brain cell, and I have, you know, the old noggin's running on half a stick of RAM, and it's DDR2, I believe. We haven't even hit DDR3 yet. I cannot. I mean, also, the other thing I sometimes do is, I've done it before, when I'm switching between doing work on my PC, like normally after I finish a stream, I'll do like record a short, do some of the background stuff. Well, that's a point. Oh god, I can't see my chat. I have some new commands that I wanted to test. While you're here, let's suck them up. Yes, it worked! Sorry, I'm a little overexcited. And the other one was... how does that one work? No. I think I need something in there. Is it shout? Do I need to put Sticky Man? There we go. I have 2 commands that work now. Why are we oh-knowing me? What have I done or not done? I can hide it. There we go. You have been redeemed. Although you can't see what I'm doing in the background. So I've gone to your profile. It says, while Sticky Man's offline, check out Hex Demon Hunter. Funny that. Yeah, you see, you say to me, oh, you know, I might be a big streamer one day. You're a bigger streamer than me, Sticky Man. I see you there with all your followers. Also, I'm shouting because I can hear Hex. What do I mean funny that? Oh, I saw what it said. You were playing, but I'm pretty sure if I look at your Twitch, you're not playing a game. It says, I'll be honest, Goldfish Memory, what did I say was funny? I think it's just the fact that I went to your channel and instantly referred to Hex. You're like the Hex portal. And yeah, and you have more. You're a bigger streamer than me. You're like about 8 times bigger than me. Yeah, sorry, I can only think one brain cell at a time. God, what the hell is a host list? Don't. We'll learn that later, because I know sometimes. I think you have a list of people you can say, you know. Well, that's one of the things you can do on the rotatey bit. Mine just plays me because I'm vain, like in a magic mirror. Yeah, it can. It can say, why don't you check out these people that I really like? I'm too vain. Also, I'm too. I'm just too shy. And I need people to follow me. For the love of God, people, please follow me. Once we get to 25, I'm not so worried. I said I just kind of want to get to affiliate, so I can have ad breaks to force me to go have a cup of tea, and I can have some. I need a lurker, like you don't understand, because I am the biggest lurker. 1. You're just everybody's favourite IT goblin, and people just follow you because you're a god amongst men. You can make the magic rock think. None. That just proves my point. You say, maybe one day I'll be a big streamer. It's like, I literally, how many streams have I done? And I can't even compete with you. If I go to my YouTube, because I've got all the VODs on there. Let's see, how many streams have I done? It's going to be, it doesn't, as I said, my main thing was finding people to chat and hang out with and force me to play games and finish work. So I'm still winning. But the aim for affiliate, so I can have emotes and ad breaks for tea breaks. So 1, 2, 3, so that's 8. That's 16 live on there. 32, 38. So I've actually, this is my 40th stream ever, and yeah, I'm doing okay. As I said, it's going better than honestly, it's better than I thought. Your Twitch account just turned 11. Jeepers creepers! I didn't even know Twitch was 11. I said I've always been my big weakness is I've always been a YouTube main, especially because Advanced meant that I could just. So especially the biggest time I listen to streams is when I'm traveling. So Advanced is really good because I can have my screen off my phone and listen to it via Bluetooth, whereas with Twitch, I can't do that. Anyway, we've only been on an hour and a half, so what I'm going to very briefly do, Justin TV has been around 07, 08. Yeah, where was I 07, 08? How long ago was that? 13 years. I'd have been in secondary school. I hadn't really discovered the internet. So if that was 13 years ago, yes. So I only really discovered the internet when I was about 15 years old. So we had a family computer, and when I was in year 10 during my GCSEs, that Christmas I got my own laptop so I could actually do schoolwork on it. 07 was 18 years ago. Well, even better, if it was 18 years ago, then I would have been, what's 18 years ago? I'd have been in primary school. I probably hadn't even been on the internet. If it was 18 years ago, I'd have been 8. Ooh, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. I might have been on the internet. So I think we're using, might have been, so I think year 2 was the first time, maybe year 2 was the first time I ever used a computer. We'd have been, oh God, we had the Rocket browser. We were on Internet Explorer, and I remember the first time, it was really bad. I couldn't find anything on the computer because I didn't know the difference between a search engine and a browser. And that was back before you could just type your search queries into the in the header bar. So yeah, 18 years ago, I wouldn't even known what a PC was. It was only when I was 14 and a half that I got my first laptop and I could sit upstairs on my own and actually use the internet. And it's only really college when I got into PCs is a strong term, but that's when I built my first PC. 18 years ago is when you first started PC gaming. When did I first start PC gaming? It was year 2 of college, so I'd have been about 18. So it'd been about eight years ago. 8 years ago, I built my first PC and started PC gaming, but it was a budget build. I said it wasn't even it was a 900 series graphics card, and yeah, it was a while ago. I do wish I'd got into the whole PC thing earlier. Like, I don't know about you, but I definitely struggled to hold friend things at school. And if I could, my first GPU is 660 Ti. I don't know. The 1080 Ti is the most legendary, but yeah, the 660 Ti. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with your game. Oh God, was it 9? I'm pretty sure I had a 30, like not 30 series, but it was a 930 GPU. Yeah. Oh God. I think it is. I think it is 930. I think something along the 930 was what I was using. God, and I was using a Sandy Bridge. So that was my first multi-core processor. So I was using the Sandy Bridge i5, I think, again, which had been pretty old at the time. But hey, it was a multi-core. It had 4 cores and 8 threads. And I think I remember it being games were horrifically optimized, because even as that era, you still had a lot of ports coming over that ran single core. But as I said, nowadays it's a lot better for multi-core performance on games. There's still issues, but it's a lot better than it was. So I remember playing Just Cause 2 on a single core. But then again, that chip had won the Silicon Lottery. I was at a redonkulous overclock on it. I was well above 4 gigahertz, and I think you could do I can't remember if you could do single clock speeds, but Core Zero had a redonkulous clock on it, and it was unreal. I was using my Cooler Master, big aluminium Cooler Master CPU cooler on it. And yeah, and that's what shocked me the most about GPUs now, because that little tiddler was tiny. It was literally a card with a little spinny boy on it, and the one now, I've only got a 5070, and it's humongous. As I said, I had to get the E80X because it was 50-50 reading the reviews, if that even fit in a standard ATX case. It's insane. Anyway, I've been yapping away, and I apologise, I haven't actually put the game in. So what I'm going to do is put the game in to boot up. What we're probably going to do is go back to the jungle zone of Jak and Daxter and see if I can work out where the last couple of precursor orbs are. And I've also realised I haven't actually taken the game out the PlayStation, so I can't put another one in. Although, oh God, that's what I want. Lost Odyssey was a game that I played a lot on Xbox. Not my Xbox, someone else's Xbox, and that has 4 discs in it. I've actually got 2 copies to make one working copy, because if you try and buy a 4-disc game second hand, odds are one of them ain't perfect. Right. Jak and Daxter are in, and I'll just go put the kettle on, and we're back in a sec. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think. I don't think my card could have done it, but I remember being enamoured by like SLI, and finding out now that basically, is it SLI where you could have 2 graphic cards? It's just not a thing anymore. Although the single card performance is insane. I've also committed to trying to learn DaVinci Resolve. I don't know if you're here earlier where I was streaming my desktop, but I've actually got. I'm going to try and at some point do especially because I've got 2 weeks is my last 4-day week at work for the year. Sorry, I'm rolling around because I was talking to Roy earlier, and now you're here, and I can't remember who I told what. So yeah, at the start of I've only got 1 more 5-day week this year, and after that it's all 4-day weeks. So I'm going to try and learn DaVinci Resolve. I've been using Clipchamp, and it's great entry level, but I am not a good editor, but I'm starting to hit the limits of it, especially try to be creative in shorts. I mean, do you still have your 660 Ti? Do you have a GPU graveyard? Yeah, I know SLI's gone. I think that was the 30 series, the last ones that did it. I mean, I've been like a little, like a kid at a sweet shop, drooling all over the window, having a little lick, thinking, man, I'd love to build a gaming PC again one day. And then, being a VTuber, I love enabling people, and being a VTuber, I enabled myself. It's being using your grandparents' PC. Stiggy Man, you've made the gravest mistake any man could make, offering tech support to any relative. And the kettle's just clicked, so I'll be back in another 13 steps. It might be slightly more than 13 steps. Munchcat has come downstairs and is demanding affection, so you might hear echoey Desi. So he needs to pet the cat. I only get so many years to pet this cat. I do apologise for the slight break in the stream, and I don't know if you can hear me because I have the gain turned down abysmally low on my mic to try and cut echo. I just can't project it. Like, I feel really bad. Like, I own a cat, and if he's asking for affection, he needs to be spoiled now. Oh, isn't that right, Munchy Cat? You need to be brushed immediately. You do, don't you? Immediate brushing. There you go, had enough brushing. You can have 4 treats, and I'll refill your food bowl because I can see the bottom of it. That's basically the same as being a tip then. Oh, it's a patented sticky emote. I look forward to these. What one is this one? This is an Annie. Wokage. What's the wokage? Offering your grandparents tech support or petting my cat? Press start. Load game. Boggy swamp. Jesus Christ, I got stuck on this level. So maybe I should try and get unstuck on this level. Come on, loading screen. No, my dad likes playing Flight Simulator. You know... okay, it's raining, so... Go on, we'll give it one more... No. I said I was going to give this one more try. So you know how they said in the good old days, you know, people didn't have autism? It's like... I said, there are several things that consider I may be on a spectrum, but my dad bloody loves planes. Yes, Diggy Man, you should always get a snack. Also, I think in terms of being a VTuber and it, you know, not knowing if I'm driving, I normally ride the motorbike. You tend to notice that. The other power up for the VTuber is we could be right outside your door right now and you wouldn't know. It's also I'm not very good at wiggly woggling my model. That's the other big thing that a lot of the sets you know me apart is you should be much more expressive and moving around. And I ain't got that kind of vibe. Got the helicopter. Ow! That's spiky. I mean, what snack are you going to feed Evil Neuro? Oh, I'm not stood exactly on the fire spot. There we are. Takes that, rats. With the power of NordVPN, I can be outside your house. Jack films the house, the White House. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little put off visiting America at the minute. It's a little scary. Right, you know, I'm from the UK, and you know, we're supposed to have a relationship, but I'm still a little uneasy. Too many people are just, you know, let's not get too into it, but yeah, I'm not right now. Even with NordVPN, I don't think I want to visit the White House. No, that was a button. So yeah, this is where I was getting stuck. So there's definitely these little boys. But I've already done this section, so let's power up and go back. I was also thinking of you earlier, so I said I'm probably going to do a series of shorts on British food because I remembered something. We have something called a cheese and pineapple hedgehog. And I was thinking, oh, Sticky likes pineapple. I'm not sure he'd like a cheese and pineapple hedgehog, though. I'm not sure who they were designed for, but it's a thing we used to have a lot when I was a kid. The classic, like, party food is a cheese and... yeah, you just get a cocktail stick and you either put a cube of cheese, a cube of pineapple, and another cube of cheese on there. Or vice versa, a cube of pineapple, a cube of cheese, and another cube of pineapple. I'm not really sure who did... Oh, God. Really? That killed me? Not really sure. Also, before we had Colin the Caterpillar cakes, we used to have, like, hedgehog cakes, and they are also incredible. where you just, it was, oh Jesus Christ, can we possibly not be so gosh darn awful in this game? Right, set fire to Ratty Boy. Ratty Botatty. Jump on here. Float over. Jump over here. Float over. Stand on Ceremony. Absolutely decimate the Flyboys. Oh, that was it. I don't know if I want a snack or wait for tomorrow. No, Sticky Man, you definitely want the snack. Because then tomorrow you can have 2 snack. And as you know, 2 snack is better than 1 snack. Really? Really gonna fall in the slime? Can I not go 1 gosh darn minute without dying in this game? It says free plus on the box. And I'm pretty sure that means you should be free plus to play it, not that it takes 3+ years to complete. Yeah, no, I might, if I'm feeling especially feisty after stream, actually... Lidl's not the best one to go to at this time of night. I might just go to Morrison's. But yeah, I was thinking the same. Before stream, it's like, it's 4 o'clock, I could get a snack, and instead I had a glass of warm milk. Which, you know, that's basically a snack, isn't it? Right, it's a frog. Ah, we got the frog. That is it. Oh god, it's not fire. It's not fire. Oh, but we got a life back, so that's alright. Oh, and there's that life we got back. And there's a life back again. And there's another life back. Now, where do they put all that fire? Oh, the fire is under a rock. Oh, we can't handstand. I'm going to go get that snack. Damn right you go get that snack. God, this is living out all my dreams. I'm just shooting fire out of my hands. Ah, it's not that button. Yeah, so it's square when I'm here, but then if I zoom in, it's circle instead. How perplexing. There we go. And, oh, we're too slow. We're not going to get all those lives back. This is where I got stuck last time. Where the hell am I meant to go? Do I shoot you? No. 30 seconds where you go get your phone earbuds. That's fine, because I'm going to be stuck here for the next 30 weeks. I'm back on phone, that's fine. We've decided to leave Boggy Swamp because I'm stuck again. So I was hoping that if I took some time off the game, when I came back, I would know where I was going. Turns out I don't know where I'm going still. So we're going to go back and try and find those missing... This is great because I'm going to get a snack update from you instead of the traditional... Oh, I've seen... That was it. I was looking at my little... That was a separate topic. So yeah, the reason... So my dad's really into flight simulators. As I said, back in the day, autism didn't exist. People just really bloody like trains or stuff. So my dad's... As I said, there are... Oh, God damn it. I died leaving the level. Yeah, there are signs that I might be a little bit touched. But the fact that my dad bloody... Like, you know... You could ask him, like, what's a taxi length for, like, the Boeing 747? He'd be able to tell you. It's like, yeah, the man really loved planes. But obviously, he plays a lot of flight sim. And he's just upgraded to a new PC to build it. And like hell was I going to help him pick out a PC. Because you know, as soon as you help someone pick out a PC, anything ever happens to that PC, it is your PC and entirely your fault. There's absolutely no way I was going to help. I think he's running an i9. I hope it's not 13th gen, but that ain't my business. I don't know what graphics card he's running. It's some sort of NVIDIA graphics card. I didn't spend too long.
Ain't so bad.
How do we get back? This way. Roly-poly only. He's short and squat and round, and in the land of twirls and quills as well as get around. And that is a hell of a dated British reference. Have you given me eggs? You're all out of eggs. You have been scrambled. Yeah, it's where I live is actually really good in terms of having stuff. Apart from, oh, I don't know what happened there. Anywhere I can walk to get a snack, I have to drive, which is good for me actually, because then I just don't go get snacks. Now, is there a fast travel back to the start? Press circle to use. Green Sage's hut. Is that where I was? Let's find out. My tea! I do apologise if I blow out anybody's eardrums with my... I got a little bit excited when I remembered I had a tea that I hadn't drunk, but hopefully Limiter did God's work and saved your eardrums. You're going to get some super flyers. I am rather jealous. I will... What section are the super flyers in? Are they in the confectionery section? If they are, I will... Okay, get the list. Super flyers. Put on the to buy food list. I don't think they are in my little, but I will have another check. They're on the list now, and if not, I can just get something off Amazon. I mean, that's a proper... Yeah, oh, God. The what? The confectionery section, where they sell, like, chocolates and sweets. I apologise. I'm being British again. It's just where this is like braces and suspenders all over again. It's the bit where they sell sweeties. I mean, yeah, confectionery covers like all the sweet goods, like chocolate, licorice, gummies, wine gums, midget gems, sugar mice, cola bottles, cola cubes, pineapple cubes. It's another... Oh, God. I wanted to do it at one point. There's two in my town. Traditional sweet... Oh, God, yes. What did I get the other day? What did I order? Yeah, the sweet section. I'll have a look there. Sorry, I'm just thinking about what I ordered the other day that I got so excited. Rhubarb and custards! Oh, God. Oh, I'm so hungry now. Yeah, no, I just really wanted some rhubarb and custards the other day, and I found a supplier of phenomenal... I mean, it was very expensive. I think it was like £3 for like 100 grams of sweets, but they were delicious. Oh, God. Actually, there's a museum in my town as well that has a sweet shop in it. Oh, God, I'm so hungry. Why does my town have 3 traditional sweet shops, and why am I not near any of them? I bloody love sugar mice, but I absolutely should not be allowed near sugar mice. Like everything, they only sell them in one serving size. Also, my Lidl has it has licorice at the checkout every time I go, and I've been incredibly strong-willed not to eat the licorice buy a pack of licorice every time I go to Lidl. Please, Lidl, sponsor me. All I do is talk about you every stream. Oh, yeah, Melody. Melody, I agree with you. Sweets are delicious. And I know it's Stiggy being Melody, but I said I love your remotes. Okay, that is an angry... God, what is the bloody thing called in the... Hold on. No, we should do this logically. What is the fish... the snake called in Jungle Book? I should know. It's not Shere Khan, that's the tiger. Little sponsor segments. I would be so down for that. Oh, God, it's an angry frog. Oh, that's another thing. I've been trying to find a good way to play Frogger. I said I like playing games on the original hardware. I think they're the charm. Car. I'm not sure. Oh, Car. Is it just Car the boa? Ah. So I remember what's Bagheera's the panther, and Shere Khan the tiger, and Baloo. I remember all those lot. But yeah, the boa, who's really important to the whole story. Oh, and you have, what's the... Oh, Sky. Is it Sky? Who is the kite? I can't remember. Ouchies! Desist in your biting me. We've already done the Australia section today. No more. So, yeah, I think I'm missing 5. Oh, it is X. Not X, cross. Oh, please don't crucify me. Yeah, we're missing 10 precursor orbs here. So we're going to have a dignified search around the island to see where the bloody hell I left them. Right, angry fish, angry fish. That's it, I was trying to find a decent port of Frogger. Well, not really a port. So, I lied. When I was a child, we did have a computer, like child, like 4 or 5, we had a really old work computer my dad had, and it did have Frogger on it. So I have played... So when I said my first time using a computer was in year 2 when I was 8, it's a little bit of a lie. I had played Frogger before then. However, there doesn't seem to be a good... oh, God. I'm trying not to get ports. I want to kind of play stuff on the original hardware if I can. Like, Sutherland's going to buy it on PC because it's easier. Like, I want to play Zoombinis. Because, again, when we were a child in school, that was a special treat. If you were really good... That was like the treat for being the best behaved kid all week, is you got like an hour to play Zoombinis on the PC, on DOS. Obviously, it wasn't the DOS era, but we had a DOS PC in the classroom. I don't know why. But yeah. Okay, there's a waterfall. Now, it's a waterfall full of precursor orbs, because that's what I'm hoping. Because... Oh, it's the laughing man. Yes, he has a villain laugh. Does this bring me any precursor orbs? That's what I'm really after. Punch a fish in the face. And you. Now I'm pretty sure... God, I wish there was an easy way to tell if I'd already got this. Other than it being shut. Maybe there is an easy way, but I am too dumb to tell. So, boingo, boingo 1. Boing. Boingo, boingo 2. Boingo, boingo 3. That takes me up here. Punch you in the face. Punch you. Some magical chests over here. I'm not sure why the vines have died, but they have. So I'm pretty sure we've done this already. So nothing. It makes a great sound, but there's not actually anything here. Boingo, boingo here. Superflies and Skittles. Oh, God. You do like to tease me, don't you? You're as bad as me. I'm going to get one thing and then proceed to get two snacks. Oh, that was it. My Lidl coupons are in. I've got an absolute baller weekend ahead of me at Lidl. So I've got a free cookie. I've got a free jam donut or... well, I've got a free cookie or a free croissant. So obviously I'm having the free cookie from their bakery. I've got a free jam donut from the bakery. And there's one... I think I've got a free one other thing as well. Lidl absolutely spoil me. No, so we've already done this section. One for each hand. But... Now... Your logic is good, however, I regret to inform... Well, maybe you can manage it, but Skittles are a two-handed job. Because one of them has to hold the packet and the other one has to, like, extract the Skittles. And then Superflyers, they're a plastic wrap you've got to unwrap. No? How else do you eat Skittles? If not with 2 hands? Skill issue, dude. Well, I don't really know what you expected. I can't get through the boggy swamp, and I can't even find 10 precursor orbs. So how? Oh God. I mean, oh God. I mean, you're not wrong with pouring them in. However, if you just pour them in, they don't last, and then suddenly you don't have Skittles. You got to pace yourself. Right. I know you're very excited to have all these fish, but surely they've gone off by now. But you're not... Surely the Superflies are a two-handed job, though. Surely you can't peel those and manage to eat them. Right, we sort of swam under the water a little bit, but there's no gosh darn orbs. Oh, no. Do you have some sort of skill? Is it like a cherry stem where you just put the Superflyer in your mouth and you can unwrap it with your tongue? They're not individually wrapped. Oh god. I mean, that's good for the environment, really. That's an environmentally friendly choice. Right. So we've been up the oinky boinkies there. Let's go punch this fish in the face. I mean, oh god, what else do I have? Okay, so that is that. I'm pretty sure. Oinky boinky. Just thinking of Jojo and the Oingo Boingo brothers. The Oingo Boingo brothers. Now I'm pretty sure any orbs out here have been attained. Ah, angry fishy! Ah, let me up! I do not want that bigger fishy on my little dishy when the boat's coming. Right, we're gonna skipping stone over here. Thank you. I think that was Boba Fett, wasn't it? That taught me the skipping stone hack. Well, it's not really a hack. It's barely even an exploit. It's just a bug. Zoom, zoom. I'm pretty sure we already got this boy here. If we hadn't, that'd be great. There's a mod for Jack 2 that believe every line Jack says and it's funny. I mean, it is. However, apart from Skyrim, I'm not... No, I like modding games, but I don't necessarily want to stream modded games yet. I'm trying to chill out and have fun. I mean, my favourite Skyrim mod is absolutely useless, but it's the one where they've replaced all the dragons with from the Railworld Children, like Thomas the Tank Engine instead of dragons. You know, it's like, by God, what is that? Toot, toot. And it just tickles my fondant fancy every bloody time. I mean, I also loved, weirdly, Ringo Starr of the Beatles narrates Thomas the Tank Engine, which is just a weird cultural experience for a child. Your favourite Skyrim mod requires my work laptop in tandem. I'm a little concerned that you need 2 devices to run your favourite Skyrim mod. I agree, ouchie, that was a big and spiky. What's the other good mod? So you had, in Just Cause 2, there's a good one that just made basically all of the C4s massive explosives. Oh, I haven't played it on here either, but you got Tony Hawk's Underground, and they're just in-game cheats, but you can have like moon gravity that actually has stupid amounts of air. And that's the only skateboarding game I ever had, and that was back in the era of peripherals. So we had SSX3 and Tony Hawk's Underground 2, and they both come with like well, they both can work with the basically a skateboard attachment. Right, so boinky up here. Of course I want to know what your favourite mod does. I want to know why on earth you need 2 devices to run it. I love the noise. Boing, boing. So this must have just been a power cell. No, I can't grab that. That was my next hope. So there's nothing more up here. Let me up! Ooh, more blue eco. Up to Daisy. Now, do we go over here? Is there another one? So it's more as a language model, and it loads up every time you interact with NPCs, and I offload it to the laptop so I can have GPU compute to play in VR without stutters. I feel like, what's the other recent game that came out in VR? I just feel a game where you're playing like sword fighting and dragons and stuff in VR is a bit too terrifying. It's also possible I'm just a wuss. So basically, in every character interact, I mean, oh god, I mean, it's famous how limited the character interaction in Skyrim is. You know, something arrow to the knee. So I can see how a large, I mean, that's the perfect use of a large language model, isn't it? I mean, oh, god damn it, come on. Jump on the damn platform, Jack. Okay, right. We're going to stand this side for my depth session. It's really bloody cool being able to speak to characters they spawned with voice clone TTS character. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, it's great in one regard. I suppose actually, as long as you get voice actors to train your model, it's not a problem. Right. Oh god, does this take me? Oh god, we've been here. This is the whole. Oh, this is where the Rocky Horror Picture Show is, isn't it? Down here. Yeah, because Skyrim was really limited on its dialogue. So do you go somewhere? Where do you go? Right. You go here. We've done this bit. And also, you have the big problem in Skyrim that if you accidentally kill like one of the characters, sometimes they're just gone from the game and it's like breaks the game. So the reason I never finished Skyrim is because I always did the side quests, and no matter how many times, and every time something important would bug out or break. And it's only in the last couple of years I finally finished Skyrim, because every bloody time it'd break. You cannot kill essential NPCs. Stiggy Man, let me introduce you to Bethesda Studios, and it's not a bug, it's a feature. You would think if the character is tagged essential, you can't kill it, wouldn't you? Or you'd think if they're a vital character, you know, they wouldn't get stuck in, for example, a jail cell. And you'd have to use... So I remember playing it on console command... There! Yes! God damn it! Yahoo! Thank you, Limiter, for all the essential work you do. I found the missing orbs. No, I can't get out that way. How do we... Engage brain. Yeah, no, I didn't want that to get out of here. That's how I kept dying last time, because I went too fast. Yeah, because I tried to fix it with console commands, and it didn't work, because I can't remember which quest it is in Skyrim, but the guy, you need to get the guy out of the jail cell, and he just got stuck in there, and I console commanded it, but he's not there for anything else, and then because I was console commanding, everything else didn't work, and it's just a pain in the butt. Right, we don't need the magic bouncer. Boing! And we are out of there. So, I got a little excited, but we've cleared this level, so where... So this is a bit of an ad hoc. I'll be playing this again on Sunday, but just because we finished Conflict, I was like, oh, let's just add a little, not a gorilla, but you know. Oh, we avoided being impaled just about. I think if I go this way, I can jump up here. Boingo. Stiggy Man, if you can't read it, what makes you think I'm going to be able to read IPv6? But we're going to have to get used to it because we've run out of IPv4. Although, I don't have to do it. Thank God we actually have IT in my old job, in my current job. So in my previous job, we offshored all of our IT. That meant any local hardware installs, like the most technology competent person had to do it, which you can read that I had to do it, so I had to do all our local printer installs. And Steve, I know you're a sysadmin, but I'm sure you're aware that printers are actually the spawn of Satan and require a blood sacrifice to even consider bloody working. They are evil. And of course, we have lockdown installs, so you had to use generic drivers to install every printer. But at least I have a brother laser printer at home, so, you know, that is the kindest printer I've ever come across. It just works. It's amazing. Anytime I want a printer, it draws 1 watt of standby power, and it just works. But I don't know where... I mean, where are you off to with... Also, why are you looking at IPv6? I thought you... Well, you must be back from the shop now. Do you have your snack? Well, yes, you did have your snack. Brain rot. I can't remember and retain information. Thanks, Automod. Not a problem. I'll go and see what he's done to you now. Automod, what have you done to my good friend Stiggy Man? Allow. We use paper cut, motherfucker. At least that is what the MF part of their product line. Multifunction. You're not thinking... it's not HP. Who's MF? It is Brother. Multifunction. Is that... Yeah, Brother or multifunction. I have MF... What do I have? Yeah, I have MFC. So mine does all the magic. It's... I found Brother okay. The absolute spawn of Satan's bastard uncle is HP. And we have them at work. And sometimes they just don't. The most common problem we have is too many USB devices detected, unable to print. Oh, you only use HP. My condolences. Yeah, we have them at work, and sometimes they say, we don't even print over USBs. We print over the air. And sometimes they just say too many USBs. Unable to connect. It's like, my guy. So ours are, well, they're on intranet because like the whole building has to use one printer. It's worse. So when I went to a different satellite office, they genuinely only have a hard hookup to their printer. So every single person in the entire building has to bring a laptop and a USB cable to print to the one printer, which is, for a professional company with hundreds of people, a little embarrassing. At least our ones you can print from directly, well, over the air, but yes, they're on intranet, which is okay. But yeah, sometimes they just don't work, and that's okay. You just go to a different building and print instead. No, okay, I don't actually know what I'm doing. So, done this one, done that 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 one. Boggy Swamp, you're a pain in my butt. Right, defeat the lurker ambush. I guess I've got to go back to Boggy Swamp. As you print to the spool, then you go to and place your worker on the printer. It scans it, and the print job is sent to that printer. I'm not going to lie, I don't know really how the back end works, but I think ours is very similar. Because I do the same. I scan my ID card on it, and the job's there. Or if I want to send something, I scan my ID card and it sends me, so it must do it that way. However, sometimes it just doesn't. Sometimes it's out of order because there's too many USB devices. I'll be honest, when I didn't have to do anything with the printers, I stopped caring how they worked. Because if it doesn't work, I just turn it off and on again. If that fails, I call IT, which is a glorious thing to have on-site hardware support. Right. Now then, Sticky Man, how do you feel about helping me out with Boggy Swamp? Because I am bloody well stuck on it. I know I shouldn't ask the audience too much, because I've only got so many lifelines, but I cannot for the life of me work out how to get through that section of it. I kind of need a little bit of a hint. How is your... Uh-oh. We've jumped in the water. We are going to die. The hint might be in 20 minutes when I've died 6 more times. However, I'm a bit disappointed in myself. Because I think, yeah, no, in Spyro 1 there was a level I had to get help with as well. I had to Google it. There's one power cell I haven't found in the bike racing level. Also, I haven't worked out how to get these sods yet. I'm hoping, though, that once I clear the man throwing giant boulders at me, it'll become clear how I get them. I mean, that's also the other dream, isn't it? Get to a point as a streamer where you can just ask chat to solve all your issues for you.
Interesting.
Wee. That's not where we're going. We're going... No, don't be indecisive. We're going to Boggy Swamp. Stiggy Man has said he'll help me with Boggy Swamp. Don't push your luck. We'll try that one another time. Whee! Oh god, I love being a cheese log. My dude, I got you all your shit back. Why are you still wearing the barrel? It's not a flex. The barrels are not flexible. That's very much why they make them barrels. Do make excellent whiskey though. Not that I drink whiskey anymore. Yeah, because I reckon that magic blue thing there might help me get those last couple of eggle peggles. Ah, scary fish! Scary fish! Desist, scary fish. Stop circling me. I'm unclear whose balls are being fermented, and I'm not sure I can support this. Right then, here is one Bogo Swampo. The guy in the barrel. You're not... Well, the problem is, he's missed a trick in fermentation, that he is, the bottom's open. He's actually got excellent... He's got excellent airflow in there. He's going to struggle to ferment. And he's not a streamer who's going to ferment their own brand of, you know, whatever. Bread. Right. Punch you. It's an awful lot of fire. Okay, activate cheese log mode. Okay. Good effort, sport. Try that again. I do believe... Well, I don't know if I fixed my problem, but I've definitely found something. Okay, right. Jesus. Can I not... No. Asking the question, can I aim? We just played Conflict. We know I can't aim. Also, sorry, Stiggy Man. I might be repeating stuff, because, again, I do know you and Roy are different people. When streaming... Oh, Jesus Christ. My brain is... Did I say that I've added a new thing to my Twitch where I'm just basically playing, not, well, within reason, the games you guys suggest if I want to play them. My next one for you is going to be Jax 2. Is that, yeah, do you have any other recommendations you want me to play, or do you... I've got one heart, so I probably shouldn't blow up all of these. Or I could just blow them up.
Step
Before
1,
my eyes.
stay alive. Step 2, think about not doing something like that again.
So you want me to play Before Your Eyes over Jax 2? Or Jak 2? Because I know, because that is on my... Well, it's 50p cheaper and gooder games, but it is on my wish list. Okay. I will check the queue momentarily. Mostly once I've got enough fire to get through here. The beauty of being a VTuber, I can cry on demand. Oh god, oh god. Oh gosh, darn it, I ran out of it. And Ratata is coming for me. Well, that worked. Oh, god damn it. Why would you put Ratty Botati on the bloody thing I need? God, it's one of these, isn't it? Oh, we're dead. No, not that one. No, not that one.
I was right behind you, Jak.
There we go. See, I can cry on demand. You're watching me cry. The crying toggle isn't amazing on this model. It's doing, I think, needs a bit of turning up. It's a bit... My biggest... I'm very grateful to the guys that actually put this model out, and it's not a complaint. It's a stylistic choice, but yeah, this model's a little more realistic, and things like this just, I think, as a VTuber, don't come up clearly enough. Although, if I do it in dark mode, it's a little clearer. But hold on. Oh, I missed. Well, there we go. If I'm in dark mode, see, my tears are a little more. I'm unfairly proud of my dark mode, because this is one of the few things I actually did myself on the... Well, did myself basically using VTube Studio. This is not my own invention. There we go. A bit like the tongue toggle. That exists for iOS, but I don't have iOS, so I had to make the toggle work myself. The art was already there, so I am proud of it, but I didn't really achieve a lot. Anyway, let's put all of that away and get back to normal. So now you've seen me cry. But no, I will... Oh, that was it. I was looking at the thing. I don't know if you noticed, but I do occasionally get a little bit distracted, so you might occasionally have to bring me back on task. Only occasionally, though. About the lot. That's a big old rock. Oh, we're sinking. Oh, we should stop doing something. We're drowning, we're drowning, we're drowning, we're drowning. That was dumb. I am dumb. Now, can I shoot you? There we go. What is the current list of games looking like?
Wow! Only 2 more tethers.
Where am I? Who am I? That's me. Let's go to my profile. Channel. Oh god, I can hear myself. So next up is Spyro. So Spyro's rolling next, then Army Men Lancier, and then it'll be your game. So let me just edit it now. I'll swap Jack 2 and For Your Eyes. There we go. All done. You're now... Well, Spyro's going to start next Tuesday. So you're now 3rd in the queue. And then Hex is 4th. Because as cool as Hex is, you're even cooler. Oh, ESG! Your capture card has turned up today. You're going to see if you can get it set up to try PS2 streaming working. What are you going to be streaming on PlayStation 2 then? Yeah, this is a PS2 game. This is early PS2. This is 2001. So yeah, this is shockingly early. But how are you getting on? This is I'd say, well, for you, almost a reasonable finishing time from work. For anybody else, not so. Weather effects look amazing. Yeah, I mean, PS2, unfortunately, you missed the conclusion of Desert Storm. So that is finished. We have ended the Gulf War, and there will never be another war in Iraq ever again. I remember... Oh, no. Floor is lava, and we're dead. God damn it, lol. Not to... Well, as I said, I was just doing it Sticky Man. What is the queue of games looking like? What have we got queued up? We have... So, next week I'm going to start Spyro. Then after that, it's Army Men, Sarge's Heroes. So, probably when I finish this game, Jackson, Daxter, we're going to move to that. Then, so that's on PlayStation. I'll be running it on the PlayStation 2. They're both PS1 games. Then it's Before Your Eyes, which is a PC game. Then I'm playing Fear on Xbox 360. I said I'd have a little bit of a go at Oblivion on 360, and then Conflict Desert Storm is after that. So I'm trying to rotate through a few genres, but yeah. Yeah, apart from Desert Storm 2, and fortunately, Global Storm was before the 3rd war in Iraq. Really? I'm back here after I died? Why would they do this to me? Why would I do this to myself? But yeah, it's amazing what they could actually do with graphics on the PlayStation 2. Although we have discovered, and Stiggy pointed it out to me, they cheat a little bit. That occasionally, if you're a little too far ahead of the game, you fall over, so it has time to load, which is the sneakiest thing I've seen in the background before. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, so really, Sticky Man, you should be used to this by now, as I know you're a sysadmin, but you're tangential to IT. Couldn't find where I was going, because completely stuck, and said, can you help me? Come over and have a look, and can I stop walking into exploding boxes? As soon as I said, can you help me, I immediately figured out what I was doing, and it worked perfectly again. It's just sort of that, you know, as soon as someone who knows what they're doing is in the vicinity, games fear you, and the electronics fear you, and like, we're going to work now. Oh, God. I'm not ticketing it. It's already resolved. I will give you good feedback, though. Nah, I'll do the ticket, because it gives you good KPIs. If I put the ticket in, you can immediately fix it. Right. Floor is lava. do not fall in the lava. I know it's not lava, but got to keep reminding ourselves. Did I get the power cell? I did indeed get the power cell. Right, more fire. Thinking of streaming SOCOM, although I was tempted to do Desert Storm just to show that I can back up my talk. You're more than welcome to show people how to... So I was also playing Desert Storm on easy, so I was an absolute bullet sponge. Hold on. This way next. This way next? This way next. Yeah, I do intend to play SOCOM one day, but it's definitely a few days away. And by days, I mean the thing that isn't days, like... I mean, where is SOCOM on the list? It's a lot further down, so yeah. Are you streaming tonight, or are you just chilling tonight? Oh, god damn it, I'm back here again. Stop dying, you dum-dum. Also, you could have put a checkpoint slightly further on. I mean... What do you stream as, ESG? Do you stream... Oh, God, I can't even pirouette properly. What kind of dismount was that? Do you stream on easy, or do you actually stream on difficulty settings? Because I cannot be trusted. And definitely for Sarge's Heroes, I'm going easy again. Jack to its brutal checkpoints. Well, I'm glad I'm playing... So you said you wanted me to play... what was it? No, don't stop. I need the fire. God damn it, is my brain made of rocks? Yes, is the answer. My brain is 100% made of rocks. Right, back down here. Cheese log away. Cheese log away. So 42 can use NVIDIA Smooth Motion. I must admit, I'm a little... I can't quite keep up with if I meant to use motion blur or not, or all the other settings. I just plug and play, and I'll be honest. Because you're running the 4060, aren't you, USG? So... Oh, God. What capture card are you using for the PlayStation? Are you using... Because I think you can actually use a HDMI one. But I was the idiot... Well, not the idiot. I just decided I was going to use a component one because... That's what I liked. And now I need to buy one, HDMI one, so I can play Xbox 360, so I can actually play Fear. Right. 50,690 second time is the charm. Oh, goddamn. You can set between performance and graphics. Oh, you got the HDMI. Yeah, I have a Japanese composite. What is it? GMB. Oh, god damn it, GMB2. And we put my rudimentary so all the installed and all the drivers are in Japanese. So we put my rudimentary Japanese language test to the test. It turns out I do actually speak just about enough Japanese to install drivers. But yeah, it's composite to USB. So, because the PlayStation doesn't have HDMI out, so I didn't even cross my mind. It's only later I found out you can actually have a HDMI one. What are you going to do for your... Well, I presume for your other consoles, you're still going to carry on to streaming direct from console. Right, little rats. You're for it this time. I've only used up one of my healths this time. What I should have really done is farm the rats, but we didn't. HDMI one. Okay. Float, float, float. Okay, well, there goes the other life. Because cross button, circle button, what's it? Ah! No, Stiggy man. It was navigating to install the driver. The driver wasn't the hard part. It's working out what bits I wanted to install, and yeah. If only it's that easy. And that... Oh, God. I don't... See, you're testing my limit here. I don't even know what that says. I know one of them's... anything Geru. I can't remember the kanji. I should know that kanji. And then obviously you got... Ooh, one of them's like work. And yeah, I don't know. I really need to... Oh, God damn it! Who put these phones here? I'm very much not friends with them anymore. We're getting very close to calling it a night. I mean, technically... I said I'd stop streaming at 7:30. And it's gone 7:30, so I think we're giving it 3 more deaths. The next one doesn't count. 4 more deaths. Tsugi Shigeru. This is another... Oh dear. Another reference I am... Oh god damn it! Why am I so bad at games? I just want to... No, it's not. Okay. Oh, of course, ski. Ski. And I'm out of fire. Next, finish. Yeah, the problem was you have to know the difference between accept and next and cancel. And also how to navigate and select the correct driver. I'll try and get a... No, I'm not actually touching the drivers again because it works at the minute. But no, it's not quite as easy as that. And I really should have known ski. It shows how bad my practice has become recently. I'm supposed to be going to Japan in 2 months. I really could do with doing a lot more practice. But it's fine, I got a lesson on Sunday. And I've got... Like I said, I'm not working anymore Friday, so I'll probably get an extra 2 lessons in over September. Got to do something with all my credit. I'm not going to be using October. Right, more green orbs, and if we could just not die... See, that was the answer, wasn't it? Don't jump. Oh. Ah! It's the wrong bloody button! Okay, as we said, 3 more deaths and then we're quitting. Because I am obviously tired and brain rotted away. In my defence, I have been working. Not it's any defence, because I know SG has been working even longer hours than me, but hey. I need any excuse. You're going to stream directly from console, just hunting for another HDMI. Do you not have the drawer of cables? I must admit, I've got more... I've only got 1 spare HDMI, which is my travel HDMI, because if I ever go away and take the laptop, obviously I take a HDMI. Because quite often if you get a hotel or whatever, you can just nick their TV. So, especially if I'm bringing the wireless keyboard and mouse, I can sit in the hotel bed and just use my laptop on the big TV. The one trick big hotel don't want you to know. They're using HDMI like the rest of us. But kind of display for PC, DisplayPort's kind of been taking over. Oops, there we go. But if you're going live tonight, I might... Are you going live tonight? Because if you are, I will keep going and then I'll raid over in a little bit. If not, I'll stick to my original plan of give it 3 more deaths and I'll call it a night. Because we've had a good run. I finished Conflict. I found the missing precursor orbs in the jungle area. Okay, that's 1 strike. 2 strikes. Okay. Carefully jump over the bombs. Okay, that's 1. That's 1 strike. Because I am I have the reflexes of a sloth on, I don't know, on ketamine. It depends what the capture card's like. Well... Oh, so you're actually... So you're actually going to go immediately off the PlayStation then. You're going for a PS2. Have you decided then, SOCOM or Desert Storm? Yeah, you're braver than me. I did not immediately go and stream. Oh, god damn it, I can't aim. God, it's like when you try and have a piss. 2 bloody streams. That's what I'm blaming this on. Right. Round and round the Jack goes. Where he'll stop, literally nobody has any idea where I'm going. What are you godding? Are you the mythical twin stream or just my abilities to screw up a basic jumping maneuver repeatedly and dive into the... Oh, god damn it, we're 1 short. I'm not chaining the damn rats. Ellie's already working on getting a full-size electric car and jacking Nero into the electric wheel controls. Well, to be fair, that's kind of... Basically, that's how some of the Teslas drive at the minute. So, you know, what's the... Nero's not a... Is Nero a large language model, or is she a different kind of AI? Because she was originally an Osu bot, wasn't she? But yeah, I feel like I don't really want to share the roads with Nero. Although, to be fair, I'm safely on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. She has multiple LLMs, that's fine. But LLMs aren't meant to be great at driving anyway. What? No, you're not. Veedle is British. Yes, but is Ellie? I was hoping Ellie was USA. I know Veedle is British, but I was hoping that Ellie was not, because oh god, there's no way. I thought for the Expo, not the Expo, for Off-Kai, they were in the US. I was hoping they hadn't brought the idea back with them. So I must admit, I'm not actually familiar with Ellie. But yeah, open source. Well, as I said, I am about a year out update. We've got 4 little cowbugs, and we're very careful and don't set off any bombs. There we go. You also might have noticed I'm not great at reading. Also, I said Off-Kai several times before. You could have corrected me before now. And really, Sticky Man, as a responsible adult in the room, you should have corrected me far before now. Look, you just gave a VTuber fire. Look how well that turned out. To be fair, nobody died. Now there's a pier, and surely if there's a pier I should be jumping off it. Again, this is why women live longer than men. No, it appears it's too early to dive off this rickety pier. Whee! Cheese log away! Activating my cheese log powers. No, wait for it to go down. Remember, you're allergic to being spiked directly through the torso. That is bad for you. Now, there better have been a checkpoint by this point. And also, I'm a motorcyclist, so where is Veedle from? Veedle has a fairly neutral accent, so I'm a little concerned he might live in my region.
Howdy, friends. Enjoying my beautiful swamp? On these here parts. Everything that doesn't sink into the mud, that is.
Judging by the smell, I'd wager your bathtub sank in the mud long ago.
What's a bathtub? Anyway, I got bigger problems now. Seems some nasty lurker varmints are grousing about, snatching everything they can get their grubby little paws on, and scaring away my pet hip hog, Farley. He's been missing for nigh on to a coon's age. I've been putting out his favorite snack. Those ornery swamp rats keep stealing them. If you could keep those pesky critters away long enough, I just know Farley will smell them vitals and come back. Will you help me out?
Go on,
Good.
then.
Those rats will be back any time. Shoot all them rats. Keep them from eating at least one of them snacks.
Now, Stiggy Man, I oh god, can I not?
Get him!
I
Get him!
can't aim higher. I've only got one plane I can aim in. Now, Stiggy Man, you're not a British native, so I regret. Well, the fact is that there's more Gregs. I think it's a bit like sheep in Wales. I think there's more Gregs in the UK than people. Like, I know my town has 2 Gregs, so saying he's wherever Greg's is like saying, you know, you're wherever licorice is. I don't know what they have in Denmark. I think I just... Have you know my mother is a Greg's? Damn it. I thought I was doing well. No, the problem is, well, the UK has a lot of accents. So you can, within reason, get a bit of an idea where people are from. But because I don't notice him having much of an accent, it concerns me that he probably lives within the region of me. I could be totally wrong though. I need to listen to the video more closely, but I'm a little concerned about Neuro being on the roads. I expect there'll be Greg's in Edinburgh. I will check momentarily, but it's a, you know, it's a UK brand, so, and really the Scottish do love, you know, sausage rolls or any sort of, you know, deep fry. I mean, they deep fry Mars bars up there. Oh god, not in Scotland, but I've had a fried pie before. They take a whole puck of pie, deep fry it. Also, when you go up north, you can get Wigan kebab, which is literally a pie in bread. I've never tried a deep fried Mars, but I kind of want to give it a go, just because, you know, it seems like something that could be a, I don't know. I mean, the Scottish they invented whiskey and they have a lot of free times on their hands up there, so they might have got something good. And rarely does food get worse by deep frying it. God damn it, I was doing good. Gonna ditch your work colleagues. Sticky Man, please don't go to Greg's every day. I don't think your heart is Scottish enough to take it. Please consume Greg's in moderation. Be responsible. Also, Greg's is a lot more expensive than it used to be. So when I was a wee laddie, you used to be able to get 4 sausage rolls for £1, and they barely even do the multi-deals anymore. God, do they have Greg's merch? Is that really what the British are known for? This is why people say we have terrible cuisine. We're judged off of Greg's. Oh, God, I'm doing worse. I mean, I know Lidl have merch, because I need to get a Lidl Christmas jumper. But yeah, I'm going to have to check on the Greg's merch. It's a shame we're going to Edinburgh. Like, that couldn't be both. Well, I don't know if ESG will accept being called Southern, but I'm very much in the south, so it's a long old way away, I'm afraid. They're Greg's boxer shorts. See, this is another thing America got right. So I buy all my boxer shorts from America because they have magic pouches in them which hold everything separate, and it's a goddamn miracle. No more John Wayne walking, doing the magic unsticking walk. It's all nicely kept apart. And they also don't use bamboo, and I have a real vendetta against bamboo-based clothes, because bamboo does not dry quickly. And I live in the bloody UK, and it's damp and miserable it's 9 months of the year, so I do not want bamboo anything. Go away, you terrible varmints. Come on, lock in. This is it. I bloody well had you, you sodding, biscuit gravy munching clown juggler jockey. That was a good save. We didn't say the gamer words. I have been writing a list of words to say instead of all the other things. That's why I say Jesus Christ Fenton quite a lot. I think that's... What have you discovered? Try the limited edition Greg's X KFC gravy mixed pastry sharing bucket. That is very Scottish core. Yeah, as I said, once you go up north, you can have a pie butty, which is literally a pie in a sandwich. They do know how to do calories up there. And you can have some haggis, which is delicious. They just mince up all the organs you don't think about and shove it in a steak sandwich. Your heart, lungs, kidney, liver. You mash it all up with a bit of oatmeal and oats and shove it in a lamb stomach, cow stomach. Haggis is delicious, but you do need some gravy because it will stick to you on the way down. Neats and tatties, turnips, potatoes, and a big old lump haggis. But please, love God, have some gravy. And while you're here, you might as well try... I don't have it at Greg's, but you can try some black pudding as well, which is just, you know, pig's blood in a sausage. No.
Well, fry my hide! You sure know how to shoot. Thanks a heap for the help.
So, good news, there are 29 Greggs in Edinburgh. Edinburgh has the highest number of Greggs locations, have a higher number of Greggs locations than all other UK cities. So there you go, you're going to, and Greggs is northern anyway. So yeah. What? Greggs has mac and cheese? What the bloody yeehaw is this? No, Greggs is, go for every single one. How long are you there for? No, Greggs is meant to sell greasy pastries. Although, what they don't have is the foot-long sausage roll that you can get in Morrison's, which is also, well, a northern chain. The North really have a thing for sausage and pastry. 5 days. That's more than 5 Greggs a day. You will have a heart attack. Okay, that's a firepower. That is, so we just got all that health back. Okay, so I need to get up there somehow. Also, it's got the moon on it, and you only put the moon on outhouses. Has anybody told him he's living in a shitter? No. Oh, do I just... That's it. I don't have to blow up the platform. I could just stand on it like a normal person. No. Have I already been this way? I've already been this way. Okay. Your dad would love a Greggs gift card, trust us. I don't think my dad loves anything apart from Flight Simulator. Doesn't even love me. I think I actually got my dad a gift card once to somewhere that served food. And I think he thought it was a scam. Okay. Okay, so... Jump over the one that's just gone down. Sip happens. Treat yourself to one of our summer drinks. What the hell happened to Greggs, man? When I went there, they just served bloody brick pieces of cake. Like you get, they call school dinner cake Tottenham cake, which is like the pink, you know, it's this sponge cake just with a lump of icing on it. Okay. Don't. Is that a trefoil? Are these nuclear bombs? Are these nuclear? Are you on the Greggs set? See, man, are you on the Greggs website right now making poor life choices? Why are there so many piers? What do these piers do for me? The Greggs page, 10 ways would make a difference. We do more than sell mouth-watering sausage rolls, you know. Yes, you have steak bakes and chicken bakes, which is delicious. You have cakes. You do split finger buns, which are delicious. Oh my god, the rats. This is the top percentile of Rattata. They are after me. Right. Ooh, there's a... Whoa. Get more of these precursor orbs. Get more of these precursor orbs. And go back and have a rat attack. Check out our new chicken range. It's finger-licking Greggs. Greggs, what has happened to you? Oh, no. I can't get the last precursor orbs. It's stuck over there. It's a sad time. I must admit, I haven't been to a Greggs for a long time. I normally just go to the Morrison's Bakery. I also don't have Greggs money anymore. I said, since I bought the PC, my food budget has been an incredible, yeah, £2.50 a day. So, I can't afford to eat out at Greggs. Is there anything over there? No, there's nothing over there. So I need one more explodey boy. Although what I could do is get the pair of you, fine young gentlemen. Come back this way. Get the eggle peggle. Cheers, you. Ah, I got you. That's the magic bicycle.
There's the flip-flop.
We'll deal with the magic bicycle in a second. Oh, God. Well, I said I was going to do a short about British... Well, a couple of shorts about British food. I guess we're going to have to add Greg to that list. And yes, it is planned in OneNote. All my shorts are scripted in OneNote and planned. The greatest software Microsoft ever made. I simply must try the world famous chicken bake. The chicken bake's pretty good. It's white gravy with chunks of chicken. You hate me in my OneNote. Look, OneNote is absolutely incredible. Yes, it doesn't work like any other Microsoft software, and they really screwed up how that works. However, in terms of just having tabs and pages and stuff, it's absolutely elite. I love it. It's also really good for D&D. Okay. Lots of bombs. Don't step on a bomb. Good job, Deathy. You did not step on a bomb. Oh, did I put Obsidian in my software to try list? Can't remember. I was clearing up my favourites earlier. When I, Just fucking use Obsidian. You can't make me. What are you going to do? Come to the UK and make me use Obsidian? Oh, can you... You're not the motorbike I thought you were. Oh, I don't remember you. Oh, you're the bird from the crazy lady. Wow, so that's what she's on about. This is useful. Can you punch stuff? You can. You can squawk menacingly. Well, that was good. That's a long old jump. This is very exciting. Obsidian, so software to try. Caden Live, Clip Studio Paint.
Aren't you guys happy you saved our little flut friend? She may come in handy again sometime. Now,
Obsidian
go back to
notes.
the transpad.
Sharpen your
I'll bring her
thinking. Right, we'll put it in the software to try. It's because I had to, oh God. Because I'm trying to be a good VTuber and associate with people in my, you know, my sort of, in my weight class, I have been using, against my better judgment, I have been trying to use, well, at least follow people on Instagram and TikTok, and it goes against every fibre of my being. However, we almost make sacrifices. Yeah. You accept that I use... I missed a damn precursor orb. You accept that I use OneNote, and I will brave the cesspool that is TikTok. And I'm so glad I'm doing it on my VTuber profile. Nobody really has to know that I'm using TikTok. Oh, you charge, but you don't spin. Right, let me put you back for a minute. There we go. I've just put you back in your weird prison. Get more fire. Turn around and activate maximum cheese log. Whoop, whoop. No, that's not where I went to cheese log. Cheese log this way. Cheese log faster. I'm going to run out of fire. Run out of fire if I hadn't procrastinated. Okay. Get the magic blue goo. Then you can run back faster. Because I want to blow those up before I blow myself up. And there's also two different pathways. Blue... It's not blue glue, it's blue goo. I mean, you know, I'm filling my body with strange glowing fluids. I feel like that's not good for me. Yeah, every time they've invented a magic drug in the past, it's always bad for you. Oh, god damn it. I got the blue goo and didn't block the gosh darn rock. Ooh, precursor orbs. I got distracted again. There were two other routes back there. It's fine. Get big fire. Go back this way. Ooh. Glucose orbs. There we go. Oh, you just get a bouncy boy. But where do you send me? Right. First of all, we need to get this bouncy boy. A piece of candy. Oh, a piece of candy. Wildly spin activate. Oh god, I need the fire boy. Living out all my firebombing dreams. This is why I'm on a list. I mean, to be fair, I did strange things with battery acid and flour when I was a child to try and make flour bombs. I probably didn't have enough adult supervision as a child. Yeah, unfortunately James Wood isn't here to fall for a piece of candy anymore. Right, that's 3 down. I've nearly ruined an airship. I'm unclear why I'm ruining this airship.
Let's find the last tether.
But ruin it I shall. Nice slam dunk. Righty-ho. Activate the blue... Where's my blue goo? There's my blue glue. Yeah, I mean, it's clearly not glue. It's not sticking me together. It's actually driving us further apart. Now, where's my overgrown chicken? Whee! Okay. Hang on. I am looking up. No worries. I am hanging on to this overgrown chicken. No, you won't make that jump. What about... Boing. Boing, boing. I love the sound effect of flapping. Whee! Oh, that's... Uh-oh. Can you walk in the sludge? You can walk through the sludge, that's good. Okay, one barely used chicken boy. I am ready, Sticky Man. You are looking up to me. This is a new position for me. I'm not really used to being looked up to, but I'm doing my best. Wing. Now, where do you take me? I think that's the place I was just trying to get.
It's an ambush.
Everything's an ambush. I'm terrible. You know, it's a bit like when every problem's a nail, every solution is a hammer. Or when all you have is a hammer, every solution is a nail. I'm not sure. But, you know, everything's an ambush to me because I suck. You know. Ooh. All I need to do is just fight my way back and forth to the fire. See, that was easy. All I do is panic and spray and pray. That was easy to me. There is a Greg's. What? 192 meters from the hotel. Yes, but if you have, you know, 29 different Greg's while you're there, that is going to, yeah, that 192 meters is going to get more and more difficult to manage. Also, I just fear you're going to disappoint yourself after 192 after all those Gregs. I fear it won't live up to your expectations. You know, Britain is famous for its cuisine and not in it, well, infamous for its cuisine. Haymarket. Ah, I imagine that's where the Haymarket used to be. That's what it's. Oh God, what do they have? What's the one in? Oh God! Oh God! I'm dying! I'm dying! I'm dying! The world is ending and I'm dying. Missed. Cowbug activated. Hello, Munchcat. I know you're looking for your dinner. It's next to the conference centre. We're going to discuss Moodle and Moodle Sahit. Is that Moodle Sahit or Moodle shit? But there's a lot of moodling and a lot of noodling going to be going on. Oh, gosh, diddly darn it. Same. Where are we? No, we're back in the bit that I successfully didn't do. Henderson's? I mean, it's in Edinburgh. I'm not familiar with Henderson's as a restaurant. Down we go. Shoot the frog in the face. Shoot that. Realise we've run out of firepower. We are made of dumb. No, we're not good in the UK. We passed the Online Safety Act, and that means if I want to look at Wikipedia, I need an adult's permission and an ID card. What, an LGBTQ plus tag for Greg's? Ah, can't open. Oh God, I hit the mic. Come on, Shockmount, do your thing.
Good work, Jack. Your uncle would be proud. That was a giant arm from a precursor robot. I've never seen one in such good condition. I can't imagine what the lurkers wanted with it, but we sure didn't want them to get it. If you keep this success up, nah, you'll still fall short of hero. But keep trying. It's endearing.
And Stiggy Man, this is why I listen to you, because Seribot, I haven't seen any spam since Seribot started modding my chat. So it's so fast that I can't even detect it. So that was definitely a good call on your part. But no, where have you found the LGBTQ plus tag for Edinburgh? And I think it's probably the opposite of what you're thinking. On the Henderson's restaurant, LGBT plus probably more means loud and proud than so. So I've spent my fair share of time in gay bars for reasons. Okay, where am I going? There we are. Oh God, we gotta go. But no. Oh no, get out of the water. But no, I think it's more of a case you can be not loud. Well, for the UK, loud and proud, we're a very reserved people. But yeah, you can be. You don't have to. You know, most places it's not an issue, but there I think specifically you can say, like, if you go to Manchester, they've got the whole gay village, which is just all gay pubs and clubs. Oh God damn it! Stop trying to die, Desi. I know that's a default in your life, but for once, stop it. Well, good enough. You must... Oh, God. Yeah, we knew that was coming.
Don't step into the light, Jack! Don't step into the light!
No, I'm just... Yeah, I wouldn't... I wouldn't... Yeah, I wouldn't worry. But no, there's plenty of other reasons the UK isn't good, but that's not one of them. Where the hell am I? Oh God, I need more of you, Magic Fireboy. You can eat ramen here. You can't get any good spots in your city. Oh, is that a... Yeah, there's not a... So, given the UK's history, there's a lot more in terms of Chinese food. But yeah, there are some... I do know of one ramen restaurant. Well, udon restaurant. Same difference, right? Well, it's not the same difference, but yeah. You're going to be like me when I get back from Japan. You're going to gain like 30 kilos while you're here. No more of this. You can't... No, you can't sleep. Oh, God, wrong way. You can't sleep. Okay. I know they bought hotels for you, but you can't pass out in the pub. You do have to leave at some point in the morning. It's normally, you don't have... I mean, the line is, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Although saying that, my friend lived out in rural Wales. So I have done a couple of lock-ins in rural Wales. Where we just like, right, lock the door. Here's the key to the bar. Well, here's how you pull a pint. Pay for yourself and, lock up when you're done. You need to leave for the conference, yeah, in the morning. Right, so we've already been through this bit. I'm very scared. Because I haven't got everything yet. I've got you. Now we need to run this way. Drop that down. We're all fired up. Do I want to go this way? Or do I want to go this way? I want to go this way. Where is my fire? My only... I've been here before. Gosh darn it. How many things have I missed? 10? Ugh, I thought I was doing so well too. I mean, I presume this isn't your first ever conference, because that's always a classic at someone's first conference to, I remember it even when I was at uni as well, so, yeah, people, their first conference, their first couple of weeks at uni, just getting so horrifically drunk that you just miss an entire day at the conference or uni. No, you've had many conferences. I've been to a couple, not many. So I mostly work in labs, so it's very rare they actually let me out. And again, for labs, it's a lot of stuff, especially the sort of stuff I work with. It's very hard to demo it in a conference, because normally you need like specialist environments. So it's normally we just get invited over to wherever they sell their instruments, and they'll pay for lunch. So I'm trying to think, how many conferences I've been to? I think 2? Yeah, I've been to 2. Both with the current job. Although to be fair, at both of them, it's 50-50, so the deal for going was I had to also present at them. Which is not the best deal, but hey. Actually, no. The fact that they just... I feel really bad, because whenever I go to a conference, I spend more on food every night than I do in a week at home. No, most of them are so boring you should drink enough to make sure you can stay. Yeah, you can stay tipsy. That's why presenting helps. Because then you can just be on the stand, or you can just go wander to someone else's stand. I think the people, because oh god, there's a conference that earlier this year, and one of the games had a stand on it, and one of the guys is playing the game on that stand for hours every day. He obviously won the top score, and I think the prize is like a little Lego prize. Yeah. Of the people at the conference actually spending the most time on all the stands, it wasn't anybody that actually was going to buy anything. It was another one of the presenters. But yeah, it's a bit hard at Moodle because you're all there for the same thing. At least mine was an industry conference. Right. And, oh god. Sometimes they leave things till the, it's a little too late. Right, I'm hoping these are the last couple of Urgle Peggles I haven't got. So I need some fiery boys. Because they normally leave like, or the worst ones, they leave like the mandatory talks till like the last day. There's nothing worse than a last day mandatory talk. Right, with any luck, that's the last Urgle Peggle. You too. Right, I think we've cleared Boggo Swampo. We have indeed cleared Boggo Swampo. So we need to go do the Precursor Basin next time and work out what on earth I've missed in there. But other than that, I think we've... hold on, if I go to X... Oh, no. Oh, Rock Village. Well, I know where 10 of them are. But yeah, apart from Rock Village and that single... Come on, let's go over here. Have I got all of the Eggle Peggles for Precursor Basin? Yes, I just need to find that last thing. So we're doing good. So I know I said I wasn't going to do a 100% run, but we're getting awfully close to a 100% run. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, Sticky Man. I apologise. I've kept you here. We can finally move away from the tutorial island. Oopsie. What tutorial island? I've already gone to the blue, green, blue sage. I'm not sure. Green or blue. I'm well past the tutorial. No, this is the wrong way. This is the tutorial. Surely not. But we're 63% through the game. It can't be the tutorial. We're nearly finished. You can't tell me. You're not going to like Final Fantasy 15 me, are you? Where the last half of the game is totally different from the first half. Have I just gone in a bloody great circle? Have I done the old Indiana Jones and gone a great circle? Now, have I been here already as well? It does appear I've been here already. Well, I'll be streaming again on Sunday, so provided that I actually find that last power cell in the Precursor Basin and work out how on earth to... I'm looking forward to it. Well, I'm glad you're looking forward. I've enjoyed this game. Jesus Christ, Fenton. Up until that point, I'd enjoyed this game. I said it's a benefit of going back now. It cost me £1.50, and it is a pretty good game. It really fits in that early 2000s RPG. RPG? Semi-open world sort of. Is it an RPG? Platformer, that's it. Open, 3D platformer from the early 2000s. It's obviously not Spyro, but it's exactly the same as Spyro in terms of vibe. Although this guy doesn't have attitude, but we do have our cute secondary character. No, we've been here already. Yeah, you got to have a cute mascot, and Daxter is the cute mascot for the game. And they've got a real problem if they turn him back, because he can't continue to be the cute mascot. Run, 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 run. Get some orbs. Fly. Continue to run. Oh God. I'm so nervous. I'm nearly clear of this zone. Take that, Rattata. We're safe. You've just read the most Reddit thing. Is it porn on the racist app? I feel the most Reddit thing is like racist porn, so what have you got for me? And will I get banned? Are you going to TOS me as something you found on Reddit? I only pretend to be fat online to fend off all the hot babes who I don't want you for the XP. I mean... It's not babes. I mean, I've been on Reddit before, and it's not babes he's fending off. It's a bit like anybody that goes to the gym to get muscle bound. All they do is attract muscular macho men. But no, that is quite Reddit core. I mean, I might give you... we need to be here for next stream, but there's barrels that need destroying. My Reddit is very much not racist. Yeah, but that's like going on 4chan and say, well, I don't go on any... I try and keep it clean, but the problem with Reddit is especially inside the anime stuff, you just be like, oh, this is just porn. You know, sometimes Reddit just Reddits. And you think you're reading a nice normal post, and then someone has to spoil it. I mean, I do try and keep it clean. What's the point of the bonus? I know, but sometimes when you're like animemes or something, it's like, this is just porn. There's no anime here. This is just straight up porn. But that's the classic, isn't it? That, you know, what's this, porn on my racist app? It's just a meme. No, right, save game. And remember to turn the console off this time. No, which is the save button? That one. I mean, it's not 4chan bad. I mean, I haven't been on 4chan in years, but that used to be, some of 4chan used to be okay. But yeah, you know, it's a bit like, oh god, there's the Mustachio Man paradox, where, you know, I think there's a ratio on the internet. The longer a discussion goes on, the closer that you approach the event horizon of zero, where Mustachio Man makes an appearance. Anyway, that's it for that. So let's put my controller away, let's put my controller away. There we go. Thank you, VTube Studio. Please keep up. But what I'm going to do is going to end the game. We're going to turn the console off because poor PlayStation. I don't know, when did the PS2 come off? The PlayStation is 21 years old, so I need to be a little gentle on it because it has had a good run. And what I'll do is I'll quickly just desktop. That's the PlayStation. What we'll do is minimize that. Then we'll get into a recursive because you can see me. You can't because I haven't gone over because I've learnt my lesson about using studio mode. I don't want to spoil you too much, but this is also the sort of content that comes up on my Reddit. Look at this, a pork Battenberg. They've made Battenberg cake out of pastry and various cuts of pork. So not all of Reddit is bad. Anyway, need to get over to my leaving room. Thank you ever so much for hanging out, Sticky Man. As we're all here, let's see who is available on Twitch. And I know I do need to end the stream over here, but I just ain't got the hot, quick hands like you. My fingers are slow and stubby. Hebrides West End is where you'll find me next month. I would love to find you, but I'm in the south. It's like 600 miles away. And I've already done one northern trip this year, where I got new boots. But what we need to do is... Right, let's set up Raider channel. Who do I know following? Is anybody I follow live apart from Hex? Kiscatrophy and Hex, so no, let's not follow. I'm not raiding Hex for a third time. I have learnt my lesson. I'll try and talk to her. I might go watch Hex after. We need to raid someone else. I was hoping SG might have gone live, but he hasn't. So let's see. 18 viewers. I feel really. I feel it sounds stupid, but I am. No, I'm not. It's bad etiquette to keep raiding the same people. I need to find other people. I know Kiss Cat's live, but I already done them once. It hasn't even been a week. Oh god, I've lost. Where's everything gone? How many at? 3. I guess I also don't want to raid someone too big because that's a bit rude. God, I've lost which tab I had my raid open in. I've lost it. Let's just open another one. Where's my chat gone? Midas. I don't know Midas, so we can go for Midas then, if you know Midas. Yeah, because Kiss Catastrophe was one of the first ones that came up. However, oh god. Before I do it, I'll just quickly nip out the ending stream. Desktop. Look at this. This is what I get because Kiss Catastrophe's right here. Look, naked boys in a hot tub. I feel like that is interesting. Anyway, back to my ending stream. Oh god, I've lost the chat. Who? I know. I know. It's a shame because that'd be the perfect time to drop in. Search field for Midas. Midas Arena? ASMR, is that the one you mean? Minecraft ASMR, is that who you mean? Oh god, if I could see the chat, it would help. Yeah, just check. What, Midas Arena? Well, it's Minecraft ASMR, so why not? Let's crash in. Partner push. Well, this will help. Lovely seeing you, Stiggy Man. If I'm lucky, I'll catch you at the weekend, and if not, I'm sure I'll catch you around in a stream nearby soon. I should probably press start raid before I start rambling on. let's get that set up. And I'll see you again soon.